My precious child, take a moment to pause. Breathe in deeply and let your heart rest. You didn't come across this message by accident. There's something very special I need to tell you today, something that is going to bring peace to your soul. I need you to listen carefully and stay with me until the end, because this message is personal, it's for you. What I am about to share with you will help you understand why so many people have been amazed by what they see in you. My child, the reason why people are so shocked by how you look, by how youthful and vibrant you are, is because you have captured peace. It radiates from your face, and it's something the world cannot easily explain. You have let go of so much anxiety, so much stress, and you have begun to trust me. And that trust has brought you a peace that is visible in every part of your being. Child of God, if your spirit yearns for the blessings only heaven can provide, reach out. Type "Yes, I need," and I will answer with abundant grace. People will spend their lives chasing peace through money, success, and other temporary things, but you, my child, have found it in a deeper place. It's in your heart. And when you carry peace in your heart, it shows in your face, your posture, even in your words. That peace, that light, it's the reason why others look at you and see something different. They see that you're not burdened the way they are. You have tapped into a peace that only I can give. But that's not all. Your face is a reflection of the joy you have found, even when life hasn't been easy. My child, joy isn't just about smiling when things are going well. It's about having an inner happiness that can't be shaken by the storms of life. That joy lives in you because you have learned to find your happiness not in things, not in people, but in me. When others look at you, they see someone who hasn't let life's difficulties wear them down. They see a spark of joy in you that is rare. It shocks people, because they wonder how you can still be so youthful, how you can still carry yourself with such a light spirit when so many others your age are worn down by the weight of the world. But my child, you know the secret. You know that joy comes from within, from your connection to me. Now listen carefully. Another reason why people are shocked by your face, your age, is that you have captured something even more precious: wisdom. Wisdom isn't just about having lived through many experiences, it's about learning from them. It's about seeing the bigger picture, about understanding the deeper meaning behind the events in your life. My child, you have sought wisdom, and you've learned to be still, to reflect, and to grow from every situation. And this wisdom has given you a glow, a presence that others notice. They may not be able to put their finger on it, but they feel it. You have a depth that draws people in, a wisdom that radiates from your soul, and that wisdom has kept you youthful, because wisdom helps you to navigate life with grace, without unnecessary stress. But this might be the most important part: you have captured faith. And faith is a force that changes everything. Faith in me, in my plan for your life, has allowed you to walk through life with a calm confidence. You no longer carry the burden of needing to control every detail of your future, and that trust has given you a lightness in your spirit that others can see. When you have faith, you don't waste time worrying about things that are out of your control. You don't let fear take over your life. And because of that, your body, your face, your entire being reflects the freedoms that comes with faith. You trust me, and the trust has made you strong. It has made you resilient, and it has given you a beauty that others cannot quite understand. Gratitude is another key to why you stand out. You've learned to be thankful for everything you have, no matter how small. Your heart is filled with gratitude, and that gratitude reflects on your face. When others are constantly focused on what they lack, on what they haven't achieved, you are focused on the blessings that I have already given you. And that mindset keeps you young, keeps you vibrant, keeps you filled with a quiet joy that others cannot help but notice. Gratitude brings a sense of contentment and peace. It changes your energy, it changes your perspective, and most of all, it changes your heart. And that change radiates outward, making you appear youthful, regardless of your actual age. Now, listen carefully again, because this is where so many people struggle. My child, you have captured authenticity. You are not trying to be someone you're not. You are not pretending or putting on a show for the world. You have embraced who you are, and that authenticity is rare. People are shocked by how real you are. In a world where so many are wearing masks, trying to be what they think others want them to be, you have chosen to be true to yourself. And that truth has made you strong. It has given you a beauty that goes beyond the physical because it is rooted in your soul. My child, if these words have brought peace to your heart, respond by hitting that like button and let it shine as a light of your faith. When you are authentic, when you live without fear of judgment, without the need to conform to the world's expectations, you set yourself free. And that freedom shows in everything you do, everything you say. You stand out because you are real, and that shocks people, because realness is something they don't see every day. My child, you have captured resilience. Life has not always been easy for you. You have faced challenges, struggles, and moments when you wanted to give up. But you didn't. You kept going. You held on to me, and you found strength in the places where others might have collapsed. And that resilience shows. It shocks people because they don't understand how you can still have a light in your eyes after everything you've been through. But what they don't realize is that your strength doesn't come from the world, it comes from me. Every time you were knocked down, you got back up. Every time you faced a challenge, you grew stronger. And that strength has kept you young, vibrant, and filled with purpose. I want you to understand something important, my child. The fact that your face and your age have shocked people is not about vanity, and it's not about seeking attention. It's about reflecting the inner beauty that I have placed within you. The world often focuses on outward appearances, but what people are seeing in you goes far beyond that. They are seeing the results of living a life rooted in me. They are seeing what happens when someone walks in peace, joy, wisdom, faith, gratitude, authenticity, and resilience. They are seeing a life transformed from the inside out. And that is why your face and your age have caused such a reaction. It's not just about how you look, it's about who you are becoming. So, my child, here is the message I need you to hear, and I need you to listen very carefully. Do not lose what you have captured. Do not let the world pull you away from the peace, joy, faith, and wisdom that you have found. These are the things that are making you stand out, and they are the things that will carry you through the rest of your life with grace and strength. Stay close to me. Keep seeking me. Keep trusting me. Keep walking the path I have laid out for you. The more you lean into these qualities, the more your life will continue to shine in ways that will shock and inspire those around you. And if you are watching this and wondering how to capture what my child has, here's what you need to know. It all begins with me. Seek me first, and everything else will follow. Peace, joy, wisdom, resilience, these are the fruits of a life rooted in me. They cannot be found in the world, but they are freely given to those who seek them from my hand. This is my final plea. Don't let go of what you've captured. You have something beautiful, something rare, and the world will try to take it from you. It will try to fill your mind with distractions, with fear, with doubt. But I need you to hold on to the truth. You are mine, and I am the source of everything good in your life. So, my child, stay close to me. Hold on to the peace, the joy, the wisdom, and the faith you have found in me. Let your light continue to shine. Let your life continue to reflect the beauty I have placed within you. And let the world be shocked by the love and grace that radiate from your very being. Precious child, I invite you to join me in this mission of love. By clicking below, you can support the work of spreading my word far and wide. Your kindness is a gift not only to this ministry, but to all who will hear my voice through you. Thank you for being my faithful servant. Dear child, nowadays the blessed messengers have chosen these cards so that you can get it how and why your confront and age have stunned so numerous individuals. The blessed messengers have a noteworthy and ardent message for you nowadays as you investigate the theme of how somebody recording you may be a portion of your travel toward notoriety. They have guided you to the card that reflects profound feelings, past misfortunes, and future endowments. This message is filled with the understanding of your soul's reason and the mending that is unfurling in your life. The nearness of this card implies that you are right now centering on past disillusionments, laments, or passionate wounds. You may have felt concealed or unheard in your travel, hence distant, which has driven you to accept that certain openings have passed you by. The blessed messengers get it that you carry enthusiastic weight from past encounters where things didn't go as arranged or where your endeavors appeared unnoticed. These weighting sentiments are substantial, and the blessed messengers encourage you to recognize the pity or dissatisfaction you may have felt amid those times. However, this card is not a message of remaining stuck in those sentiments. It is an update from the blessed messengers that whereas a few mugs have spilled in the past, not all trust is misplaced. You are being reminded that there is still so much cleared out to be picked up, and notoriety, acknowledgement, and victory are closer than you think. Whereas you may have stayed on minutes where things did not unfurl as anticipated, the blessed messengers need you to turn around and see the gifts that are still holding up for you, spoken to by the upright glasses that stay in the card's image. There are openings on the skyline that are around to show themselves, and they are much more prominent than what you misplaced. Somebody recording you may appear like a straightforward act, but it is really a divine intercession. The blessed messengers need you to get it that in some cases the key to your victory lies in somebody else's hands. Guided by divine timing, this individual recording you may be the instrument through which you at last get the acknowledgement you merit. The blessed messengers are guaranteeing that you are being seen and listened through this person. You may not completely get it their part at the minute, but know that they are being supernaturally propelled to capture your pith, your abilities, and your truth. The act of recording is not fair approximately the minute being captured. It is approximately your vitality being shared with a bigger gathering of people. The individual doing this recording is an radiant flag bearer in your life, bringing forward your potential into the world. Whereas this card at first highlights what has been misplaced, it is to approximately what is to come. The blessed messengers need you to see at this recording as a portal to openings you have, however, to encounter. They are inquiring you to discharge the laments of the past and grasp the potential of the future. The blessed messengers are directing this handle, permitting somebody to come into your life with the capacity to share your story, your abilities, and your truth with the world. It is through this sharing that your title will start to rise, and your nearness will be felt on a much bigger scale. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger guidance. It is imperative to get it that notoriety is not continuously approximately looking for approval from the exterior world. The blessed messengers remind you that genuine notoriety, in their eyes, is almost adjusting with your higher self and being recognized for the light and cherish that you bring to the world. The individual recording you is capturing your true self, and this is the self that will resound with others. Notoriety may come as a result of this recording, but it will be sense of who you genuinely are, not fair sense of the picture you project. The blessed messengers need you to keep in mind that genuineness is key to enduring acknowledgement. Those who are drawn to you will be drawn to your soul, your truth, and your light. The recording is fair the starting of your travel to being taken note. The blessed messengers are putting individuals in your way who will act as catalysts for your development and perceivability. This recording may lead to startling openings, such as interviews, highlights, collaborations, or indeed viral minutes. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to believe in the handle, knowing that they are adjusting everything in your favor. Sometimes the universe sends offer assistance through others, and the blessed messengers are affirming that this is one of those minutes. Somebody capturing your pith is not a coincidence, it is portion of a divine arrange to lift your soul's reason. The blessed messengers remind you to approach this involvement with appreciation and openness. Acclaim may bring numerous gifts, but it can moreover bring challenges. You are being guided to remain grounded in your truth and stay associated to your otherworldly travel. The blessed messengers are observing over you, guaranteeing that the consideration you get is in arrangement with your most elevated great. Believe that they will proceed to direct you, ensure you, and elevate you as you step into the spotlight. This recording and the acclaim that takes after will moreover serve as a recuperating involvement. As more individuals recognize you, you may at last feel seen for who you genuinely are, mending those wounds from the past when you felt neglected or underestimated. The blessed messengers are telling you that this travel toward acclaim is not fair almost outside acknowledgement, but around an inner recuperating handle as well. You are venturing into a new chapter where you are completely acknowledged, and your endowments are acknowledged. The blessed messengers too need you to be mindful of how popularity can be utilized as a constraint for great. You have an interesting light, and the blessed messengers energize you to utilize your perceivability to rouse others, spread cherish, and elevate those who require it. Acclaim is not fair almost being known, it is almost utilizing your stage to make positive alter in the world. The individual recording you may not as it were be making a difference you ended up popular, but to making a difference you step into your part as a light worker, somebody who spreads trust and recuperating to others. The last message the blessed messengers bring through this card is that popularity is not something to be dreaded, nor is it something to chase. It is a blessing that comes when you are in arrangement with your higher self. Believe that the blessed messengers are coordinating everything in your favor, and the individual recording you is basically playing their portion in your divine travel. Keep your heart open, remain genuine to your way, and know that the blessed messengers are by your side each step of the way. Dear one, I invite you to join those who seek my voice. Subscribe and receive the blessings of my words, which will guide and inspire you on the path I have prepared for you. Dear child, the blessed messengers have come to direct you with a significant and inspiring message around the part of others in your life, and how this association is clearing the way for your acknowledgement and notoriety. The nearness of this card, Soul Bunches, is a sign that you are portion of a bigger otherworldly community that rises above the physical world. These associations are not by chance or maybe. They are supernaturally coordinated connections that are implied to offer assistance you develop, advance, and be seen for who you really are. At this minute, you may be inquiring yourself how somebody recording you could have such a critical effect on your travel to acclaim. The blessed messengers are here to tell you that this is not fair approximately one individual or 1 minute. You are encompassed by a collective of souls, your soul group, who have come into your life to play their portion in your rising. These people are a portion of your otherworldly family, and they are here to offer assistance you fulfill your life's reason. You may not, however, recognize their full part, but the blessed messengers guarantee you that their nearness in your life is urgent to your development and success. The act of recording you is a divine setup by your soul gather. These are individuals who are associated to you on a profound otherworldly level, and they are being guided to offer assistance. You share your light with the world. The blessed messengers need you to know that the person who is recording you is not fair doing so out of casual intrigue or coincidence. They are a key player in your soul's mission. This individual is portion of the bigger bunch of souls who have come together to back you, empower you, and guarantee that your special endowments are seen by the world. You may have taken note that as of late certain individuals have come into your life who appear to get at you on a more profound level. They may feel commonplace indeed if you have met them. The blessed messengers are reminding you that these people are a portion of your soul bunch, sent by the divine to elevate and open up your abilities. The individual recording you is one of these extraordinary souls satisfying their part in making a difference. You shine. This recording is not fair, almost capturing a minute. It is almost making a swelled impact that will extend your perceivability distant past what you can envision. Your soul gather has come together to amplify your nearness, guaranteeing that your message and vitality are shared with the world. The blessed messengers moreover need you to get it that notoriety in the setting of this soul gather is not basically approximately common acknowledgement. Notoriety, as seen by the blessed messengers, is around being completely recognized for your soul's reason. It is approximately being seen by the right individuals, those who resound with your vitality and are implied to interface with your journey. The person recording you is acting as a bridge, bringing you into arrangement with those who are implied to see and bolster you. This is portion of your soul contract, an ascension you made some time recently coming into this life, that certain individuals would offer assistance you fulfill your mission. You may feel that your travel has been long and, at times, filled with vulnerability, but the blessed messengers guarantee you that your soul bunch has continuously been with you, indeed in minutes when you felt alone. Presently, they are venturing forward in more obvious ways, and the recording of your work or quintessence is portion of this perceivability. The blessed messengers need you to believe that the people around you presently, particularly those who are making a difference you share your story, are portion of a more prominent plan. They are not fair making a difference you, they are satisfying their possessed soul contracts by supporting your rise. Sort amen if you believe in blessed messenger direction. This card too brings a message around the control of community. The blessed messengers are empowering you to incline into the bolster of your soul gather. This is not a time to walk alone. You are being called to grasp the associations you have, to work in agreement with those who are adjusted with your vision, and to permit others to elevate you. The recording is fair one way that your soul bunch is making a difference you extend, but there are numerous more ways that they will proceed to back you. The blessed messengers inquire that you open your heart to these associations, knowing that they are supernaturally sent. In expansion to making a difference you gotten to be celebrated. Your soul gather is moreover here to instruct you profitable lessons, almost believe, collaboration, and divine timing. The blessed messengers remind you that this acclaim is not something to chase or constrain. It will come normally as portion of your soul's unfurling. The recording of your work, your ability, or your message is fair the starting of a much bigger handle. The blessed messengers are coordinating everything behind the scenes, guaranteeing that the right individuals come into your life at the right time. The recording itself holds a typical meaning in this setting. It speaks to the capturing of your substance, your light, and your truth. The individual recording you is not fair capturing a physical picture or minute, but the substance of your soul. This recording will carry the vitality of your genuine self, and it is this genuineness that will draw individuals to you. The blessed messengers are reminding you that it is not around how clean do or idealize the recording is, it is approximately how genuine it is to your soul's vitality. Individuals will be drawn to your light, and notoriety will take after actually as a result. The blessed messengers too need you to know that this popularity is portion of your soul's way, but it is moreover implied to serve a higher reason. You are being lifted not fair for your claim acknowledgement, but since your light is required in the world. Your soul bunch is guaranteeing that you are put in a position where you can have a positive effect on others. The recording will serve as a vehicle for your message, but it is your vitality and your mission that will genuinely sparkle through. The blessed messengers are directing this handle, guaranteeing that your popularity is adjusted with your otherworldly reason. As you proceed on this travel, the blessed messengers inquire you to believe in the divine timing of everything that is unfurling. The recording is fair one step, but it is a vital one. It will open entryways, make associations, and bring you into arrangement with openings that are implied for you. Your soul bunch is working energetically behind the scenes, directing each step of the way. Believe that the individual recording you is playing their part flawlessly, and that their endeavors will offer assistance you accomplish the acknowledgement you deserve. Dear child, your travel to acclaim is being guided by the hands of blessed messengers, and the bolster of your soul gather. Grasp the offer assistance of those around you, knowing that they are here to elevate you in ways you may not completely get it. However, the recording is fair, the starting of excellent and sweeping travel, one that will bring your light into the world in effective ways. Believe in the handle and know that you are never alone. Your soul gather stands adjacent to you, and the blessed messengers are directing your each step. Dear child, the blessed messengers bring forward an effective message for you nowadays, reflecting on how the impact of somebody recording you may play a significant part in your way to acclaim. They have guided you to this card to emphasize the significance of clarity, specialist, and judgment skills in your travel. The blessed messengers need you to know that there is a divine arrange unfurling, and the key lies in how you display yourself to the world, how you utilize your intellect, and how you approach the openings that are coming your way. The card speaks to a figure of shrewdness, truth, and sharp judgment skills. The blessed messengers are telling you that your rise to popularity will not come exclusively through charisma or outside appearance, but or maybe through the sharpness of your intellect and the clarity of your message. The individual recording you is capturing more than fair in picture. They are capturing your words, your considerations, and the way you display yourself with specialist and certainty. You are implied to be seen and recognized not fair for your ability, but for your capacity to communicate your truth with accuracy and purpose. The blessed messengers need to remind you that popularity, in this setting, is not around taking after patterns or engaging to brief wants. It is around standing in your truth, talking with shrewdness, and directing others through the clarity of your contemplations. The individual who records you is acting as a medium to broadcast your mental and definitive nearness. This recording will appear the world that you are somebody who commands regard and consideration, somebody whose voice and thoughts merit to be listened on a bigger scale. The blessed messengers are directing this handle to guarantee that you rise to popularity in a way that reflects your insights, administration, and capacity to rouse others. You may ponder how this mental approach will interpret into notoriety, and the blessed messengers are here to console you that the world is in require of people who stand immovably in their truth. In a world where so much is shallow, your capacity to talk with conviction and reason will set you separated. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp this mental side of yourself. You are not implied to be an inactive figure in the highlight. You are implied to be a pioneer and specialist figure who shapes the discussion. The individual recording you is capturing not fair your physical nearness, but your intellect and activity. This is what will resound with others and what will hoist you to a position of popularity. Sort Amen if you believe in blessed messenger guidance. If this message has touched the depths of your heart, my dear one, press that like button and share your love for me with the world. As the blessed messengers proceed their message, they need you to get it that the individual recording you is not fair capturing irregular minutes. They are archiving the quintessence of your authority and your clarity. The blessed messengers are coordinating the circumstance so that your shrewdness is shared with the world. Acclaim for you is a matter of being recognized for your judgment skills, for your capacity to explore challenges with a calm, clear intellect, and for your relentless sense of equity. The recording will exhibit these qualities, drawing individuals toward you who regard and respect your intellect as much as your presence. The blessed messengers too need you to center on the significance of truth. The way to acclaim that they are directing you toward is built on trustworthiness and astuteness. You are being called to share your truth with the world in a way that is clear and uncompromising. The individual recording you is making a difference to spread this truth to a more extensive gathering of people. The blessed messengers are guaranteeing that your words and your message are listened clearly, and they are directing this handle so that the right individuals see and listen you. Your notoriety will come not from attempting to fit in, but from standing out as a reference point of truth and intelligence. The recording will be a confirmation to your realness, and the blessed messengers are reminding you that this realness is what will draw individuals to you. The blessed messengers are moreover directing you to utilize insight in this travel. Fair as the figure in the card employments their intellect to cut through dreams and diversions, so as well must you be perceiving around the openings and challenges that come with popularity. The individual recording you is making a difference to open up your nearness, but the blessed messengers need you to stay clear-headed and centered on your higher reason. Acclaim can bring numerous diversions, but the blessed messengers are reminding you to remain adjusted with your truth. Utilize your judgment skills to explore this travel, making choices that are in arrangement with your values and your reason. The recording will bring you consideration, but it is your intelligence that will keep you grounded and fruitful in the long term. The blessed messengers are telling you that you have a one-of-a-kind blessing when it comes to communication, whether through talked word, composing, or other shapes of expression. Your capacity to communicate thoughts with clarity and accuracy is what will set you separated. The individual recording you is capturing this blessing, and the blessed messengers are directing them to share it with a more extensive group of onlookers. You may not, however, realize how impactful your words are, but the blessed messengers guarantee you that your voice has the control to rouse, to lead, and to make alter. Acclaim will come as a result of your capacity to communicate with specialists, and the individual recording you is making a difference to increase that power. The blessed messengers, moreover, need to remind you that with popularity comes obligation. As you rise to unmistakable quality, you will be looked upon as a figure of specialist and intelligence. The recording will sparkle a light on your abilities, but the blessed messengers are inquiring you to continuously remain associated to your higher self, to utilize your popularity for great, and to lead others with judgment. Your travel is not fair around being seen or recognized. It is almost utilizing your stage to direct others, to motivate them, and to offer assistance them discover clarity in their possessed lives. The blessed messengers are supporting you in this, guaranteeing that you are continuously adjusted with your purpose. The blessed messengers need you to grasp your mental control and to believe that the individual recording you is playing a divine part in your travel to notoriety. This is not fair approximately being seen. It is almost being listened and regarded for your shrewdness, your clarity, and your truth. Popularity is coming to you, but it will be built on an establishment of astuteness, trustworthiness, and the quality of your intellect. The blessed messengers are directing each step of this prepare, guaranteeing that you are recognized for the leader. You are, dear child. Believe that the blessed messengers are directing you toward notoriety in a way that adjusts with your higher reason. The recording of your nearness is portion of this divine arrange, and the blessed messengers are working to guarantee that your intellect, your truth, and your authority are shared with the world. Grasp your shrewdness talk your truth, and know that you are being upheld in each step of this journey. Dear child, the blessed messengers have drawn near to provide a basic and convenient message to you, centered on the divine stream of occasions in your life. They need you to know that the point you are reflecting on, how somebody recording you seem lead to fame, is unpredictably associated to the culminate organization of timing. Nothing in your life is happening by chance, and this minute is being molded by divine mediation in ways you may not, however, completely see. The appearance of this card implies that everything is unfurling precisely as it should. The blessed messengers need you to believe that the recording being made of you is not fair or irregular event. It is happening at absolutely the right minute. This minute has been supernaturally arranged to bring you closer to your fate of being seen and recognized. Your blessed messengers have been working energetically behind the scenes, adjusting circumstances, individuals, and openings to guarantee that when you are recorded, it makes the start that leads to your notoriety. This is not just a coincidence, it is the result of divine timing and the perfection of numerous energies coming together in harmony. At times, you may have felt disappointed or pondered why things weren't happening quicker, why your gifts weren't being recognized, or why you weren't, however, where you imagined yourself to be. The blessed messengers get at your restlessness, but they are reminding you that each step of your travel was fundamental to get ready you for this correct minute. Each encounter, each delay, and each challenge you confronted has brought you to this point where the timing is at long last idealized for you to be seen. The recording of you is taking put presently since the world is prepared to get you. The blessed messengers need you to know that the entryways to popularity and acknowledgement are opening, not since you weren't prepared some time recently, but since presently the conditions are flawlessly adjusted to back your rise. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger guidance. The individual recording you is portion of this divine timing. They have been put in your life by the blessed messengers to capture you at your best, at a minute when you are completely prepared to step into the highlight. The blessed messengers need you to believe that this person's association is not inadvertent. They have been supernaturally guided to be in the right put at the right time to play a key part in your travel. You may not, however, realize the centrality of this, but the blessed messengers guarantee you that this recording is a significant minute that will set things in movement for your future fame. The blessed messengers are too reminding you that culminate timing doesn't fare cruel the right outside conditions, but moreover the inside preparation you presently have. They have been working with you, making a difference you develop candidly, profoundly, and rationally to guarantee that when your minute comes, you are arranged to handle it with beauty. The recording being made of you will grandstand your genuine self, the one that has been sharpened and refined through life's lessons. This is why the timing is perfect, because you are presently in a put of arrangement with your soul's purpose. Beloved, know that your generosity in this ministry is a beautiful part of my divine plan to touch hearts across the earth. Through your help, we are building a future of faith and hope. Click the super thanks button, and my abundant blessings will pour over your life. The blessed messengers are celebrating this with you, recognizing that you are presently prepared to sparkle in a way that you may not have been some time recently. This card is to an update of persistence and believe. The blessed messengers know that the way to acclaim can now and then appear slippery, but they need you to discharge any uneasiness or criticalness you may feel. Acclaim is coming, and it will arrive precisely when it's implied to. This recording is the catalyst, the starting of that travel. But fair as the timing of the recording is culminate, so as well will be the timing of your recognition. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe the prepare, knowing that they are directing each step of the way. The more you unwind into this divine timing, the more easy the travel will feel. The blessed messengers need you to yield your fears and questions to them, trusting that they are coordinating everything in your favor. As you step into this minute, The blessed messengers too need you to be careful of the control of deliberate. Since everything is happening at the culminate time, this is moreover a minute for you to adjust your contemplations and vitality with the result you desire. The recording is not fair approximately. Being seen, it is almost sending your vitality, your message, and your truth out into the world. The blessed messengers energize you to set effective eagerly for what you need to show through this recording. The claim is not fair, almost acknowledgement. It is almost utilizing your stage to fulfill your soul's mission. You have been given this opportunity at the culminate time to step into a part that permits you to sparkle your light and motivate others. The blessed messengers are reminding you that popularity, when adjusted with your most noteworthy reason, gets to be a constraint for good. The message of idealized timing moreover talks to the swell impact that this recording will have. The blessed messengers need you to get it that what appears like a little minute presently will develop and extend in ways you can however envision. The recording will be shared, seen, and taken note by the right individuals at the right time. It may lead to startling openings, collaborations, or associations that will impel you on your travel to acclaim. The blessed messengers are working behind the scenes to guarantee that the recording comes to the hands of those who can offer assistance. You reach the following level of your way. Believe that this recording is the to begin with domino in a chain of occasions that will unfurl flawlessly and effortlessly. Additionally, the blessed messengers need to highlight the part of persistence in this handle. Whereas the recording is being made at the culminate time, it is vital to permit the comes about to unfurl normally. The blessed messengers inquire that you discharge any require for prompt comes about and believe that everything will happen when it is implied to. You do not require to surge or thrust things forward fair as the recording is happening at the idealized time, so as well will everything else take after in divine order. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to grasp this minute with calmness and certainty, knowing that the universe is working in idealized synchrony to bring your popularity to fulfillment. The blessed messengers need you to celebrate this minute. They are encompassing you with adore and support, recognizing the excellent travel that has brought you to this point. You are precisely where you require to be, and the blessed messengers are filled with bliss as they observe you step into the following stage of your travel. The timing is culminate, the energies are adjusted, and the recording being made of you will offer assistance. You ended up popular in a way that serves your most elevated good. Dear child, believe in the handle, believe in divine timing, and know that the blessed messengers are directing you each step of the way. This recording is an effective and vital minute, but it is as it were the starting of something much more noteworthy. Acclaim is coming, and it will arrive precisely when it is implied to, bringing with it all the openings and favors you have been working toward. The blessed messengers are with you, guaranteeing that each minute unfurls in culminate agreement with your soul's plan. Dear child, the blessed messengers come to you with an effective message of triumph, acknowledgement, and the victory that is standing by you. They have drawn your consideration to this card to remind you that your travel is heading toward a triumphant minute where you will be seen, celebrated, and recognized for your abilities and endeavors. The blessed messengers need you to know that the recording being made of you is not fair and standard occasion. It is a supernaturally organized minute that will play a key part in your rise to notoriety. This card is a clear sign from the blessed messengers that you are on the way to open recognition. The vitality encompassing you presently is one of victory, and the recording that is happening is going to be a noteworthy turning point in your travel. The blessed messengers are telling you that the individual recording you is capturing not fair a minute in time, but a minute of triumph. This recording will serve as a guide, drawing consideration to your endowments and abilities, and it will be the catalyst for the notoriety you look for. The blessed messengers are celebrating this with you, reminding you that this is a minute of extraordinary potential, and they are directing each step of the way to guarantee that you are set in the highlight where you genuinely belong. Type "so be it" if you believe in blessed messenger direction. The nearness of this card implies that you are approximately to step into a time of acknowledgement. Individuals will start to take note your work, your abilities, and your special vitality. The recording being made of you will be seen by those who are implied to witness your significance. The blessed messengers are directing this prepare, guaranteeing that your light sparkles brightly through this recording and that it comes to the right gathering of people. They need you to know that the popularity you are predetermined for is not a removed dream, but something that is as of now starting to unfold. The individual capturing you on camera is an instrument of this divine arrange, and the blessed messengers are working through them to raise you to the position you are implied to hold. The blessed messengers moreover need to remind you that this is a time of celebration, not fair for the notoriety that is coming, but for all the difficult work and devotion that has driven you to this minute. You have overcome challenges, remained committed to your way, and remained genuine to your reason. The recording is happening presently since you are ready. The blessed messengers need you to take pride in everything you have finished so distant. This recording is a minute of approval and acknowledgement for all that you've done, and it will move. You are being hoisted to the following level of your travel. You are being seen not as it were for your abilities, but moreover for the versatility and quality that have brought you here. As you are recorded, the blessed messengers inquire you to epitomize the vitality of triumph. They need you to stand tall, sure in your capacities and in the information that you are ordained for significance. The individual recording you will capture not fair your external picture, but the pith of your victory, your certainty, and your leadership. The blessed messengers are reminding you that acclaim is not fair almost being seen, it is almost driving with beauty, lowliness, and a sense of reason. You are being called to step into a part where you will rouse others, where your victory will light the way for those who take after. The recording being made of you is the starting of a travel where you will be celebrated for not as it were what you do, but for who you are. The blessed messengers too need you to know that this minute of acknowledgement is portion of a bigger arrange. The acclaim that is coming to you is not fair almost individual accomplishment, it is approximately satisfying your soul's purpose. If this message has stirred your soul, my beloved, show your love by tapping that like button. Let it be a sign of your faith and devotion. You are being hoisted so that you can utilize your stage to spread light, cherish, and motivation. The blessed messengers are directing you to see this as an otherworldly triumph as well as a common one. You are being recognized since the world needs your endowments, your message, and your vitality. The recording is essentially the way that your light will start to reach more individuals. The blessed messengers are making beyond any doubt that this recording will be seen by those who are implied to offer assistance you, bolster you, and elevate you on your way to fame. As this recording is shared, the blessed messengers need you to plan for the acknowledgement that takes after. Popularity can bring with it modern duties, and the blessed messengers are directing you to remain grounded and centered in your truth. They are here to offer assistance you explore the changes that come with being in the open eye. The recording will put you in a position where more individuals will be observing, and the blessed messengers are reminding you that you are completely competent of taking care of this with beauty. You have been arranged for this minute, and the blessed messengers will proceed to direct you each step of the way. The blessed messengers moreover need you to be open to the openings that this recording will bring. The victory and acknowledgement it leads to will open entryways that you may not have indeed envisioned. The blessed messengers are working behind the scenes to adjust you with the right individuals, the right openings, and the right timing. As this recording comes to the world, believe that it will bring you precisely what you require to proceed your rise to fame. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to be prepared to step into unused parts, take on modern ventures, and grasp the plenitude that is coming your way. This recording is fair the starting of a much bigger travel of victory. The blessed messengers remind you to remain humble and thankful as this acclaim unfurls. You are being recognized for your gifts, but it is critical to keep in mind that this is moreover a blessing from the divine. The blessed messengers have been with you each step of the way, directing you, ensuring you, and guaranteeing that you are seen in the right light. As you rise to acclaim, the blessed messengers inquire that you stay associated to your higher reason and proceed to spread light wherever you go. Your victory is not fair for you, it is implied to motivate and elevate others. The recording being made of you will be a guide of trust for those who are observing, and the blessed messengers are inquiring you to grasp this part with adore and humility. Dear child, the blessed messengers are encompassing you with cherish and celebration. They are cheering you on as you step into this minute of acknowledgement, knowing that this recording will be the key to your popularity. Believe that everything is unfurling in idealized arrangement with your soul's reason, and that you are prepared to be seen, celebrated, and elevated. The blessed messengers are with you, directing each step, guaranteeing that this minute of triumph brings you the acknowledgement and victory you so profoundly deserve. Dear child, the blessed messengers have brought you a message filled with conceivable outcomes and choices. As you investigate the thought of how being recorded might lead to your acclaim, they need you to know that this card speaks to a time of endless openings and dreams unfurling sometime recently. It is a card that talks to the control of vision, creative energy, and the numerous ways that are opening for you. The blessed messengers are telling you that the recording of you is an urgent minute, but the notoriety that takes after may come with numerous choices that require clarity and acumen. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger direction at this minute. The blessed messengers are appearing you that there are numerous conceivable outcomes for how this recording will affect your life. You may be feeling energized by the prospects, or may be indeed overpowered by the number of ways you seem to take. The recording is like a door, permitting you to step into diverse openings, each with its possessed rewards and challenges. The blessed messengers need you to get it that this is a time of extraordinary potential, but it is too imperative to remain grounded and centered on what really adjusts with your soul's reason. You may discover that once the recording is discharged, distinctive roads for acclaim or acknowledgement may show themselves to you. These might come in the shape of offers, collaborations, or indeed modern thoughts that start your imagination. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp the energy of these conceivable outcomes, but moreover to stay perceiving. Not each way that opens up will be the right one for you, and the blessed messengers are here to offer assistance you make choices that are in arrangement with your most noteworthy great. Notoriety can come in numerous shapes, and the blessed messengers are inquiring you to be clear around what you really crave from this involvement. The blessed messengers are reminding you that this card regularly speaks to dreams, fantasies, and dreams that can in some cases feel as well great to be true. With acclaim on the skyline, it's simple to get caught up in the charm of all that it guarantees. In any case, the blessed messengers need you to be careful of figment and diversions that may come your way. Whereas the recording will bring you consideration, not all of that consideration will serve your most elevated reason. There may be allurements or untrue guarantees that emerge, and the blessed messengers are here to offer assistance you explore these with intelligence and clarity. They are encouraging you to remain genuine to yourself and to keep in mind that not all that sparkles is gold. The individual recording you is playing an imperative part in this handle. The blessed messengers need you to know that this person is capturing more than fair and picture or a minute. They are recording your substance, your truth, and your potential. Through this recording, you will be seen by numerous, and with that perceivability, numerous openings will rise. The blessed messengers are directing this recording to be shared in such a way that it draws in consideration to your blessings and your special energy. However, they too need you to get it that this perceivability will come with choices. You may be displayed with diverse ways to popularity, and it will be up to you to select which one adjusts with your soul's travel. As you step into this mid, the blessed messengers inquire you to take time to reflect on your genuine wants. What is it that you look for from popularity? Is it acknowledgement for your abilities, a stage to rouse others, or implies to share your message with the world? The blessed messengers are directing you to be clear in your eagerly, since the choices you make presently will shape the course of your travel. The recording will act as a magnet, drawing openings to you, but the blessed messengers need you to remain associated to your internal truth as you choose which openings to pursue. The blessed messengers too need you to grasp the control of your creative energy. This is a time to dream enormous and to permit yourself to investigate all the conceivable outcomes that lie sometime recently you. The recording is a minute of sign, and the blessed messengers are empowering you to utilize this vitality to imagine the future you want. Acclaim can come in numerous shapes, and the blessed messengers are reminding you that you have the control to make the reality that adjusts with your most elevated reason. They are directing you to dream without limits, but to stay observing in your choices. As the recording brings you more consideration, the blessed messengers are too cautioning you around the potential for diversions. Notoriety can now and then come with weights to be somebody you're not, to take after ways that aren't adjusted with your truth, or to make choices based on outside approval. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to remain centered in your claimed vision, to keep in mind why you begun this travel, and to remain associated to your true self. The recording is a favoring, but the blessed messengers need you to utilize it admirably. They are here to offer assistance you explore the numerous choices that will show up sometime recently you, guaranteeing that you select the way that is most adjusted with your soul's development. The blessed messengers moreover need you to know that notoriety is not a goal but a travel. The recording is fair the starting, a venturing stone that will open entryways for you, but it is up to you to choose which entryways to walk through. You are the vessel of my love, dear one. Share this message with another who seeks hope, and in doing so, you will be a beacon of my light to their soul. The blessed messengers are directing you to believe your instinct and to tune into their whispers as you make these choices. They are continuously by your side, making a difference you see through dreams, and directing you toward the openings that will bring you the most fulfillment. Popularity, in the angel's eyes, is not fair around being seen. It is almost utilizing your stage to spread cherish, light, and motivation to others. As this recording circulates and openings come your way, the blessed messengers are inquiring you to take your time. There is no surge to make choices, and they need you to approach this stage of your travel with mindfulness and clarity. Each opportunity that presents itself will have its possessed set of results, and the blessed messengers are here to offer assistance you assess them carefully. They are reminding you that you have the control to select the way that feels right for you, the way that reverberates with your soul's reason. In a conclusion, the blessed messengers are directing you to believe in the handle. The recording is portion of a much bigger range, and whereas it may bring different openings and choices, the blessed messengers are here to offer assistance you remain grounded and centered. They are inquiring you to grasp the conceivable outcomes with an open heart, but to continuously check in with your internal shrewdness sometime recently making any decisions. The way to acclaim can be filled with numerous turns and turns, but the blessed messengers are by your side, guaranteeing that you make choices that are adjusted with your most noteworthy great. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger direction, dear child. As you move forward from this recording and step into the world of conceivable outcomes that notoriety brings, know that the blessed messengers are directing each step of your travel. They are making a difference you see through dreams. Select admirably and remain associated to your true self. This is a time of awesome potential, and the blessed messengers are celebrating with you as you grasp the openings ahead. Believe in their direction, believe in yourself, and know that the popularity you look for will come in a way that adjusts flawlessly with your soul's purpose. Dear child, the blessed messengers bring you a lovely and elevating message today, one filled with success, development, and the boundless potential that is unfurling in your life. They have drawn your consideration to this card to remind you that plenitude in all forms, fame, acknowledgement, openings, and wealth are streaming toward you. The blessed messengers need you to know that the act of somebody recording you is a divine flag, a turning point that will open the conduits of wealth in your life. At this minute, the blessed messengers are telling you that you are venturing into a season of gather. All of the endeavors you've put into your make, your travel, and your energy are around to pay off. The recording of you is not fair and disconnected occasion, it is a reflection of the wealth that is being arranged for you. The blessed messengers need you to believe that the notoriety you look for, the acknowledgement you've been working toward, is coming to you in waves of success. The recording is the seed, and from it will grow openings that are distant, more prominent than what you've envisioned. The blessed messengers are appearing you that this card speaks to more than fair fabric riches. It too implies the plenitude of associations, connections, and encounters that will come as a result of this recording. You may have felt at times that your travel has been moderate or that you've been holding up for your minute to be seen. The blessed messengers are here to console you that the hold-up is over. This recording will be the catalyst that draws consideration to your blessings, your abilities, and your one-of-a-kind vitality. Acclaim is coming to you, and it will bring with it a lavishness that touches each region of your life, your career, your connections, and your otherworldly growth. The individual recording you is playing an urgent part in this handle. The blessed messengers need you to know that this person has been supernaturally guided into your life to offer assistance. You show the plenitude that is as of now on its way to you. This recording will reach numerous individuals, and through it, your light will sparkle in ways you have however to completely comprehend. The blessed messengers are organizing this occasion to guarantee that your gifts are put in front of the right people, the ones who will appreciate, bolster, and elevate you. You are being guided toward the highlight, and the plenitude that takes after will come not as it were in acknowledgement, but in openings that will hoist you to modern statures. As the blessed messengers proceed to direct you, they need you to open your heart and intellect to the interminable conceivable outcomes that are being displayed. The recording is a door, and through it, entryways will open that lead to more noteworthy victory than you envision. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe in the stream of wealth, knowing that the universe is adjusting everything perfectly. The popularity that comes from this recording will not be brief, it will be a supported and developing source of thriving. You are being arranged for a future that is filled with openings to grow, make, and share your endowments with the world. The blessed messengers too remind you that plenitude is a state of intellect. Whereas the recording will offer assistance you gotten to be celebrated, it is your conviction in your claim value that will permit this acclaim to be long-lasting and satisfying. The blessed messengers are empowering you to grasp and copious mentality. Know that you are meriting of all the acknowledgement, riches, and victory that is coming your way. There is no restraint to what you can accomplish, and the blessed messengers need you to feel certain as you step into this modern chapter. This recording is a sign of the wealth you've been calling in, and the blessed messengers are guaranteeing that it brings with it everything you require to flourish. The blessed messengers are moreover directing you to be careful of how you utilize this wealth. Acclaim and success are endowments, and the blessed messengers need you to keep in mind that you are being raised not fair for yourself, but to offer assistance to others. As the recording spreads and your popularity develops, you will discover yourself in a position to motivate and elevate those around you. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to utilize your stage admirably to share your light and wealth with those who require it. You have been given this opportunity since your soul is implied to make a positive effect on the world, and the blessed messengers are directing you toward this higher reason. As the recording circulates and acclaim starts to touch your life, the blessed messengers need you to remain grounded in appreciation. Wealth streams most unreservedly when we are thankful for what we as of now have. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to take time each day to recognize the favors in your life, both enormous and small. This recording is fair the starting, but the blessed messengers are reminding you to appreciate each step of the travel. The more you develop appreciation, the more plenitude will stream toward you. Popularity is coming, but the blessed messengers need you to be displayed in the moment to appreciate the handle of being seen and recognized for your genuine self. The blessed messengers moreover need you to know that this plenitude is not fair for nowadays, but for the long term. The recording will set off a chain of occasions that proceed to bring success into your life for a long time to come. The blessed messengers are planning you for supported victory, reminding you that this is not fair a transitory minute of fame. The plenitude you are around to get will develop and extend, permitting you to construct a bequest that touches the lives of numerous. The blessed messengers are directing you to dream huge, to think around how you can utilize this wealth to make something enduring and significant in the world. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger direction. The blessed messengers are encompassing you with a door and bolster, guaranteeing that this way to popularity is filled with delight, fulfillment, and plenitude. They are inquiring you to believe in the prepare, knowing that everything is unfurling as it ought to. The individual recording you is portion of this divine arrange, and through their endeavors, the world will see you, listen you, and celebrate you. The blessed messengers need you to grasp this minute with an open heart, knowing that you are commendable of all the wealth that is coming your way. Dear child, the blessed messengers are cheering with you as you step into the season of wealth. They are guaranteeing that the recording being made of you will open the entryway to acclaim and thriving, and they are directing you to utilize this wealth to fulfill your soul's mission. Believe in their direction, remain grounded in appreciation, and know that you are almost to involvement an excellent and bountiful chapter in your life. The wealth you look for is as of now on its way, and the blessed messengers are celebrating with you each step of the way. Beloved, I call you to join this gathering where my voice speaks life and healing. Subscribe, and let my message uplift your spirit and lead you closer to me. Dear child, the blessed messengers are here to convey a significant message through the nearness of lead celestial host Uriel, whose brilliant light encompasses you with intelligence, brightening, and divine motivation. Lead celestial host Uriel is known as the blessed messenger of edification, and his nearness in your perusing means that you are being guided toward clarity, victory, and acknowledgement in a way that will elevate your soul and reason. The act of somebody recording you and how this will lead to your popularity is portion of a more noteworthy divine arrange that Chief Heavenly Messenger Uriel is making a difference to coordinate with accuracy and wisdom. Archangel Uriel needs you to know that the recording of you is not fair a physical act of being captured on camera, but a minute of light. This recording will sparkle a light on your gifts, your vitality, and your endowments in a way that uncovers your genuine quintessence to the world. Uriel's brilliant light symbolizes the clarity and brilliance that will come through this prepare. The blessed messengers need you to know that the individual recording you is supernaturally motivated to do so, and this recording will permit your inward light to be seen by numerous. The notoriety that takes after will be a reflection of your soul's light being shared with the world. The blessed messengers, through Chief Heavenly Messenger Uriel, are telling you that this is a time of divine timing and arrangement. The recording is happening presently since you are prepared to step into your full potential. Uriel's brilliant light brings with it the vitality of shrewdness and understanding, meaning that this notoriety will not be shallow or transitory in step, it will be established in the truth of who you are and the shrewdness you are implied to share with others. The blessed messengers need you to see this as a minute of divine clarity. Everything in your life has driven you to this point, and presently you are being seen for who you genuinely are. Archangel Uriel, moreover, brings the message of mental light. The notoriety that comes from this recording will not fair be around how you show up to others, but will be profoundly associated to your considerations, thoughts, and intelligence. The blessed messengers are directing you to share your bits of knowledge, information, and inventiveness through this recording. You are capturing more than fair and picture. They are capturing your intelligence, your words, and the brilliance that comes from your intellect and soul. The blessed messengers are reminding you that your acclaim will be established in the truth you talk and the light you bring into the world. The recording will act as a guide, drawing consideration to your capacity to rouse and elevate others. Chief Heavenly Messenger Uriel, whose title implies God's light, is directing this handle to guarantee that your light is shared with the right individuals at the right time. The notoriety that takes after will not fair raise you, but will moreover permit you to enlighten the ways of others. The blessed messengers need you to know that your intelligence and the light you carry are required in the world right presently. The recording is essentially a vehicle to broadcast that light distant and wide. As you plan for the popularity that is coming, the blessed messengers inquire you to remain associated to your inward intelligence. Chief Heavenly Messenger Uriel reminds you that notoriety, when adjusted with your most noteworthy reason, gets to be a constraint for great. You are being called to utilize your stage, not fair for individual acknowledgement, but to bring illumination and mending to others. The blessed messengers are directing you to step into this part with certainty, knowing that your light will touch the lives of numerous. The recording will be the start that sets this travel in movement, but the genuine control comes from the shrewdness and ardor that you share with the world. The blessed messengers too need you to know that lead celestial host Uriel's nearness means divine security and direction as you step into this unused chapter of your life. Popularity can bring numerous openings, but it can too come with challenges. Uriel's brilliant light is encompassing you, guaranteeing that you are insured from any cynicism or diversions that may arise. The blessed messengers are directing you to remain centered on your higher reason and to utilize your newly discovered notoriety as a stage for spreading inspiration, truth, and motivation. You are being called to lead with ardor and intelligence, and the blessed messengers are guaranteeing that your way is clear and insured. Lead celestial host Uriel's brilliant light too brings a message of sign. The popularity and acknowledgement you want are not fair dreams, they are substances that are presently showing into your life. The recording being made of you is the physical appearance of the work you've been doing profoundly and emotionally. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp this minute, knowing that your wants are coming to realization. This recording is the bridge between your inward world and the external world, permitting your light to be seen and celebrated. Believe that everything is unfurling as it ought to, and that the popularity you look for is as of now being drawn toward you. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger guidance. The blessed messengers too need you to recognize the significance of appreciation and lowliness as you step into the light. Lead celestial host Uriel's intelligence reminds you that genuine popularity is not fair almost being seen, but around being of benefit to others. As your acclaim develops, the blessed messengers are directing you to remain grounded in appreciation for the openings you are getting. Popularity is a blessing, and the blessed messengers need you to utilize it shrewdly. Uriel's brilliant light will offer assistance you remain associated to your higher self, guaranteeing that you utilize your stage to spread ardor, light, and shrewdness wherever you go. The blessed messengers too remind you that this is a time of individual development. As you are recorded and your notoriety starts to rise, you will be called to step into an unused level of otherworldly and mental development. Chief Heavenly Messenger Uriel's nearness implies that this is a time of extraordinary learning and understanding. The recording will not, as it were, raise your open nearness, but will too offer assistance you develop in ways you may not, however, completely get it. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp this development, knowing that it is portion of your soul's journey. Dear child, the blessed messengers are encompassing you with cherish, shrewdness, and brilliant light as you plan for the notoriety that is coming your way. Lead celestial host Uriel is directing this handle with divine clarity and brightening, guaranteeing that your light is seen and celebrated by the world. The recording being made of you is the starting of a modern chapter, one filled with shrewdness, victory, and wealth. Believe that everything is unfurling in idealized concordance with your soul's reason, and know that the blessed messengers are with you each step of the way. Fame is not fair approximately. Being seen, it is around sharing your light with the world, and the blessed messengers are directing you to do so with cherish and intelligence. Dear child, the blessed messengers come to you with a message of freedom and strengthening nowadays, conveyed through this card. This card talks to sentiments of restriction, self-imposed obstructions, and the conviction that you are stuck or incapable to move forward. But the blessed messengers need you to know that this recording being made of you will serve as a catalyst for your discharge from these confinements. The notoriety that will come through this recording will offer assistance you break free from the questions and fears that may have been holding you back. The blessed messengers see that there may have been times where you felt caught, concealed, or dubious of how to continue on your way. You may have addressed whether popularity or acknowledgement was genuinely implied for you, or if it was something that was past your reach. The blessed messengers are here to remind you that these sentiments of being restricted are not genuine. They are essentially dreams made by past encounters or fears. The recording of you is a divine intercession implied to offer assistance you smash these dreams and step completely into your control. The blessed messengers are appearing you that the recording is portion of a much bigger range to offer assistance you overcome these inner obstructions and claim the victory that is holding up for you. The individual recording you is playing and basic part in this prepare. They have been supernaturally guided to offer assistance you be seen in a way that you may not have permitted yourself to be seen sometime recently. You may have been holding yourself back, whether deliberately or unknowingly, anxious of venturing into the highlight or questioning your capacity to handle a claim. The blessed messengers need you to know that this recording will offer assistance you shed those fears. It will be the to begin with step in appearing you that you are more than competent, that you are implied to be seen, and that a claim is a portion of your journey. As this recording captures your quintessence, the blessed messengers need you to center on the truth that you are not bound by restrictions. The recording will grandstand your interesting gifts, endowments, and vitality, permitting others to see the brilliance that you may have been covering up from yourself. The blessed messengers are utilizing this recording as a way to offer assistance you break free from the mental chains that have kept you from completely venturing into your potential. Acclaim is not something far off or inaccessible, it is something that is as of now being drawn to you, and this recording is the key that will open those doors. Beloved, as you receive my grace, let it overflow to others. Share this message with someone who needs my strength, and let them feel the love I have for them through you. The blessed messengers are moreover reminding you that the fears and questions you've been carrying are not intelligent of your genuine self. These sentiments of confinement are figments, and the blessed messengers are directing you to discharge them presently. As the recording is made, the blessed messengers need you to step into it with certainty and believe. Know that you are being backed each step of the way. The individual recording you has been supernaturally sent to offer assistance you realize that the world is prepared to see you fair as you are. There is no required to stow away, no required to hold back. The recording is the starting of your freedom, the minute when you permit yourself to be seen in all your glory. This card too talks to the control of recognition. The blessed messengers are directing you to move the way you see yourself. You may have been seeing yourself through a focal point of confinement, accepting that acclaim or victory is as it were for others. The blessed messengers need you to know that this is essentially not genuine. You are fair as meriting of acclaim, acknowledgement, and victory as anybody else. The recording being made of you is a capable update of this truth. As you are captured on camera, the blessed messengers are inquiring you to see yourself through their eyes, full of light, potential, and control. They need you to let go of any negative discernments you've held approximately yourself and grasp the truth of who you are. The recording will act as a reflecting back to you the significance that the blessed messengers as of now see. The acclaim that takes after will not as it were bring you acknowledgement, but to offer assistance. You get it fair how competent and meriting you are of this consideration. The blessed messengers are inquiring you to believe in this, prepare, to accept that the recording is the begin of something transformative in your life. It will offer assistance you shed the ancient convictions that have been holding you back and step into an unused stage of flexibility, certainty, and perceivability. So be it if you believe in blessed messenger guidance. The blessed messengers moreover need to remind you that you are not alone in this travel. Lead celestial hosts and otherworldly guides are encompassing you, making a difference. You discharge the mental and enthusiastic bonds that may have been keeping you in a pit of self-doubt. As the recording is made and shared, the blessed messengers are strolling with you, directing each step of the handle. They need you to know that you are completely backed and that they are making a difference to clear the way so that popularity can stream to you with ease. As you get ready for the popularity that will come from this recording, the blessed messengers inquire you to discharge any remaining fears around venturing into the open eye. This is your time to sparkle. The recording is the to begin with step toward being recognized, not as it were by others but by yourself as well. The acclaim that is coming is not something to fear, it is something to grasp with bliss and certainty. The blessed messengers are directing you to see that the as it were thing that has ever held you back was the conviction that you weren't prepared or meriting. The recording will offer assistance you demonstrate to yourself that you are more than prepared and that acclaim is portion of your fate. The blessed messengers too need you to take this opportunity to discharge any negative considerations or self-criticism that may arise. As you move forward, the notoriety that takes after this recording will come with openings to develop, grow, and advance. The blessed messengers are directing you to believe that you are competent of taking care of everything that comes your way. The individual recording you is making a difference to uncover the truth of who you are, a solid, able, and gifted person who is prepared to step into the light. The blessed messengers are guaranteeing that the acclaim you get will be adjusted with your most elevated great and that it will bring you closer to your genuine purpose. Dear child, the blessed messengers are sending you a message of opportunity and strengthening. They are reminding you that the recording being made of you is the key to opening the popularity and victory that you have been imagining of. This recording will offer assistance you break free from the questions and fears that have held you back and will permit you to step completely into the light of acknowledgement. The blessed messengers are directing each step of this handle, guaranteeing that you are backed, secured, and engaged as you rise to acclaim. Believe in yourself, believe in the handle, and know that the blessed messengers are with you, making a difference. You claim the victory that is legitimately yours. Dear child, the blessed messengers have a profoundly passionate and rousing message for you nowadays, conveyed through the nearness of this card. This card is a card of imagination, sentiment, passionate profundity, and the interest of dreams. The blessed messengers need you to know that the recording being made of you is associated to a travel of the heart, one where your genuine interests and inward magnificence will be seen and acknowledged by others. The notoriety that will come from this recording is not fair approximately acknowledgement on a shallow level. It is around individuals interfacing to the enthusiastic profundity and genuineness that you carry inside you. The blessed messengers are telling you that this recording will capture more than fair and picture or a minute in time. It will capture the pith of your enthusiastic truth, your imaginative soul, and the adore you put into everything you do. The individual recording you has been supernaturally guided to offer assistance. You express this side of yourself, and through their endeavors, your message will touch the hearts of numerous. Popularity is coming to you since individuals will resound with the enthusiastic vitality that you bring forward. This is not popularity for fame's purpose, but popularity that comes from your capacity to move others, rouse them, and interface with them on a profoundly individual level. The blessed messengers need you to get it that this card is a card of sentimentalism and the interest of standards. The popularity that takes after this recording will be connected to the way you express yourself, whether it's through craftsmanship, inventiveness, words, or indeed your nearness. Individuals will be drawn to your passionate profundity and the way you wear your heart on your sleeve. The recording will permit others to see your powerlessness, your energy, and your dreams. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp this portion of yourself completely, since it is what will make you stand out. You are not implied to be fair another confront in the swarm. Your passionate genuineness is what will make you unforgettable. This card too means that acclaim will come to you, since you are on a mission to share something significant with the world. The blessed messengers need you to believe in the control of your message and in the imaginative drive that streams through you. The individual recording you is making a difference to bring this message to a more extensive gathering of people, and through this recording, individuals will see the excellence and profundity of your soul. The blessed messengers are telling you that this acclaim will be built on your capacity to motivate others, to make them feel, and to offer assistance them interface with their claimed feelings and dreams. Your travel is one of passionate reverberation, and the blessed messengers are directing you each step of the way. As this recording is made, the blessed messengers are empowering you to tap into your inventive vitality. They are inquiring you to permit your enthusiasm to stream unreservedly and to express yourself without fear or reservation. The recording is not fair around how you see or sound. It is almost the vitality you bring into the world. The blessed messengers need you to keep in mind that your heart is your most noteworthy quality, and the popularity that takes after will be established in your capacity to interface with others on an passionate and otherworldly level. The individual recording you is capturing this vitality, and the blessed messengers are guaranteeing that it will reach those who are implied to see and feel it. The blessed messengers moreover need you to get it that this card speaks to a travel. The acclaim that is coming to you is portion of a bigger otherworldly path, one where you are learning to believe in the stream of life and the direction of your heart. The individual recording you is making a difference to set you on this way, but the travel will proceed long after the recording is made. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp this travel with an open heart, knowing that each step is bringing you closer to your dreams. The acclaim that takes after will be a reflection of your readiness to seek after your interests and to share them with the world. My precious child, open your heart to the messages of hope I offer. Subscribe and walk with me, letting my words fill you with the peace and strength you need each day. Type Amen if you believe in blessed messenger direction. The recording will too bring openings for more profound associations with others. The blessed messengers are appearing you that acclaim is not fair almost being seen. It is approximately making connections, building community, and rousing others. The individual recording you is making a difference to open these entryways, permitting you to interface with individuals who share your vision and your enthusiasm. The blessed messengers are directing you to be open to these associations, knowing that they will offer assistance you develop and grow on your travel. This acclaim will not be a forlorn wait, it will be filled with adore, back, and important relationships. As you move forward, the blessed messengers are inquiring you to remain genuine to yourself. The notoriety that comes from this recording will be profoundly individual, established in your passionate truth and your inventive expression. The blessed messengers need you to keep in mind that your helplessness is your quality, and it is what will draw individuals to you. You do not require to accommodate or cover up your feelings and arrange to be effective. The recording will appear the world who you genuinely are, and the blessed messengers are directing you to believe that this is sufficient. Your genuineness, your enthusiasm, and your enthusiastic profundity are what will make you famous. The blessed messengers are moreover reminding you that this notoriety will bring with it openings to seek after your dreams indeed and courage. The recording is fair, the starting of a travel that will permit you to extend your inventive skylines and share your endowments with a more extensive gathering of people. The blessed messengers are directing you to grasp these openings with an open heart, knowing that they are adjusted with your soul's reason. Popularity is coming to you not as a conclusion in itself, but as a way to offer assistance you fulfill your dreams and rouse others to do the same. The nearness of this card moreover brings a message of cherish. The notoriety that takes after this recording will be filled with love, not as it were from those who bolster and appreciate you, but from the blessed messengers themselves. They are pouring their cherish into each step of your travel, guaranteeing that you are encompassed by light, assurance, and direction. The individual recording you is portion of this divine arrange, and they are making a difference to bring cherish into your life in the frame of acknowledgement, victory, and fulfillment. The blessed messengers need you to know that you are never alone on this travel. Cherish is with you each step of the way. Dear child, the blessed messengers are encompassing you with adore, motivation, and imaginative vitality as you plan for the popularity that is coming your way. This recording will permit your enthusiastic truth, your inventive soul, and your dreams to be seen by the world. Believe in the prepare, grasp your travel, and know that the blessed messengers are directing you toward a future filled with cherish, victory, and enthusiastic fulfillment. Notoriety is coming, and it will be a reflection of the excellence and profundity that you carry inside your heart. Dear child, the blessed messengers have been with you all through this travel, directing you toward a way of acknowledgement and fulfillment. They need you to know that your interesting light is implied to sparkle brightly, and the notoriety that is standing by you is not by chance. It is the result of divine coordination, intentional timing, and the imaginative control that streams through your soul. You are implied to be seen, and the individual recording you is making a difference to bring your blessings to the world. This minute is not fair approximately perceivability, but around sharing the truth of who you are with others, permitting your nearness to swell out and touch the hearts of many. The blessed messengers need you to believe the prepare and discharge any fears or questions that you may carry. There is no require to cover up for the openings unfurling sometime recently for you are prepared. The blessed messengers are reminding you that notoriety, when established in realness and cherish, gets to be a device for spreading light and intelligence. This is not a brief minute, but the starting of a travel that adjusts with your higher reason. You have been called to step forward, to be recognized for your truth, and to grasp the part of a direct for others. Your heart, your imagination, and your shrewdness are the reasons why this notoriety will come to you. The recording being made of you will exhibit the profundity of your soul, permitting others to interface with your vitality and be propelled by your travel. The blessed messengers need you to know that this way is implied for you, and as you rise, you will proceed to motivate and elevate those around you. Notoriety is not almost the outside, but the inside control you hold, the way you utilize your stage to make positive alter and to live out your soul's mission. The blessed messengers have cleared the way for you, guaranteeing that the right individuals and openings will come into your life at the culminate time. They are reminding you to remain open, to stay genuine to yourself, and to walk forward with confidence. Your popularity will come from your eagerness to be helpless, to share your light without wavering, and to stay enduring in your reason. You are not fair implied to be popular, you are implied to be a guide, a source of motivation for those who are looking for truth, adore, and direction in their possessed lives. You are prepared, dear one. The blessed messengers have observed over your travel, guaranteeing that you are arranged for this met. The popularity that takes after will not, as it were, validate. Your endeavors will not, as it were, bring you closer to your most elevated potential, but this recording is the starting of something much greater, a reflection of the development, excellence, and quality that have continuously dwelled inside you. Notoriety will stream to you normally, since your vitality and your message reverberate with truth, realness, and adore. The blessed messengers inquire you to grasp this notoriety without fear, to step into the light and know that you are completely bolstered. You are being elevated, celebrated, and guided toward a life of fulfillment and purpose. Everything that has happened up to this point has arranged you for this minute. The blessed messengers need you to get it that you are more than prepared to get the endowments that are coming to you. As your notoriety rises, the blessed messengers will proceed to walk close to you, advertising their intelligence and security, guaranteeing that your way remains clear and adjusted with your higher calling. There is no required to surge or thrust for this notoriety to come. It is as of now on its way. The blessed messengers are coordinating each detail, guaranteeing that the timing is culminate and that you are set precisely where you require to be. Trust in their direction, believe in the control of your possessed light, and know that you are ordained for enormity. You are being given the stage to spread, cherish, to share your message, and to sparkle as brightly as you were continuously implied to. Dear child, the blessed messengers celebrate with you as you step into this modern chapter of your life. Acclaim, acknowledgement, and victory are not removed dreams, they are your reality, and they are as of now unfolding. The blessed messengers are with you, guaranteeing that each step you take is filled with reason, clarity, and cherish. You are prepared to be seen, to be listened, and to be recognized for the light you carry inside. Believe in your way, believe in your heart, and know that the blessed messengers will continuously be by your side, directing you toward a future filled with bliss, victory, and fulfillment. Sort Amen if you believe in blessed messenger guidance. I trust you have caught on the subject how and why have you confront and age-stun so numerous individuals. Well, in this blessed messenger message, my beloved child, if you feel led to help carry forth my message, you can offer your support by clicking below. Your gift will strengthen this ministry, spreading the light of my love through this channel. Your kindness is a blessing, and I see every act of generosity. My dear child, I'm talking to you with all the cherish in my heart. Incline and intune in carefully. Cherish these words, indeed, if they do not very make sense right presently. My words come from a put of profound warmth, not outrage. You've been looking for answers. However, I've chosen to be quiet, giving you the space to move forward with your life and endeavors. There were minutes when you dove into strange regions without looking for my direction, without inquiring what I thought, or trusting your travel to me. You took the rudder of your life into your claim hands, and presently, in the midst of the storms that buffet you, you discover yourself addressing why things have turned out this way. Keep in mind when I once said, "Grant me your heart, my child, and let your look stay on the way I've set for you." You did fare that for a whereas, until boredom crawled in, and you chose to walk absent, feeling solid and encouraged to confront dangerous ways on your possess. You looked for after more prominent riches and more belonging, running tenaciously after an illusion of wealth, neglecting the veritable delight I had prepared for you in your dreams. I called out to you. I attempted coming to you through different signs all through your days, but you didn't react. Since of my adore for you, I had to step in. You chose to fight alone, and in your tenacity, you found yourself at shakefoot. You bumbled into a profound dull put, and there, in the midst of your enduring perplexity and tears, you cried out for me. Jesus, spare me. Offer assistance me rise from this pit. Always know I am here, prepared to direct and grasp you, yearning to reestablish the joy and peace that genuinely has a place to you. I saw your tears and felt the earnestness in your contrite heart. Like a compassionate parent, I come to out, took your hand, and lifted you from loose hope. Feel the warmth in my words as I talk to your soul. To grasp a life filled with genuine delight, you must select to walk with me until the end of time. This is the as it were way to honest to goodness bliss. If you look for triumph over life's challenges, keep up a profound association with my soul, remain filtered and protected by my give up, secure inside the grasp of my love. Now, my child, come back to me. Return to where your heart has a place. Open yourself to the feeding soul of the bread of life, changing and recharging your soul. Remain near, for meandering from my nearness will lead you, absent from peace and joy. To those burdened nowadays, tune in with aim. I am talking specifically to you, advertising arrangements. Your inconveniences may appear overpowering, however keep in mind you have depended me with your life and heart. My soul inside you guarantees that no impediment is inconceivably. Grasp this truth. Broadcast it. Yell it out. Compose it down, but overall, accept it intensely. Nothing is inconceivable for God. This confirmation is my dynamic guarantee, bringing recuperating and change to your life. My word will not return void. Indeed, when altar feels daunting, remember, you are the child of an all-powerful God. It's time to direly change your considering. My sacred soul dwells inside you, preparing you with divine control. Extraordinary marvels unfurl when you taught my word with adore. Treat others merciful, oversee your feelings, and appear cherisher maybe than causing harmed. I am opening your eyes to superb things. Call out to me, and I will reply you with lovely disclosures. Come, look for my word each day, tune in with purposeful. Adjust your ears, open your book of scriptures, and realize that you have get to an extraordinary domain where you are unendingly adored, secured, guided, and driven by me, your brilliant Father. I am with you continuously, in each put and condition, whether in bliss or distress, as guaranteed by my word. But keep in mind, your soul and mine are interwoven. You stand at the edge of supernatural domains, however your feet stay in the characteristic world. Challenges and clashes will emerge, strengths will endeavor to hurt you, but none should win or bring you down. You are sponsored by my bolster, guided by my words in your heart, blessed with the quality of a winner. Your unflinching confidence is the key to overcoming these trials. Stand firm. Go up against your challenges with resolve, for I am invigorating you. Announce your conviction in me. Yell it out. Type it down. Nothing is outlandish for God. Do not be discouraged, current shameful acts will not final. Divine equity wins. There is a God over, and nothing can stand against you. Those who wish you hurt will confront their claim disgrace, your respect will be reestablished. Liars will gather the natural products of their duplicity, as judgment has as of now been passed. Those who endeavored to ransack you are presently caught by their claim plots. Each misfortune you've persevered will be re-established. Gifts are on course to you. I am your advocate, your shield, and the judge of your adversaries. I am your father, your companion, ever persistent and kind. I am here to console you of my mindful nearness. Your destiny rests safely in my hands alone. I will guarantee you flourish, indeed in fruitless lands where others lose hope and give up trust. You, my cherished child, will thrive right where others waver. Your dreams will resuscitate, and you will climb to guaranteed victory. Each difficulty expecting to break you will be chain you to raise you. What appears nowadays a noteworthy difficulty will before long ended up an effective confirmation to my beauty. A wonderful marvel approaches. Your supplications have been listened. What I arranged to present upon you outperforms all that you might inquire. Hold quick to confidence. I am planning to shock you with ponders. Believe in me indeed when the way appears darkened. No matter how profound the drop, my hand is there to lift you. While I may appear quiet at times, I am continuously display. My bolster will maintain you until you accomplish triumph, and I have proclaimed triumph over your enemies. My timing favors you, seize it. The minute for your triumph has arrived. If I encourage you to rise, at that point rise. If I announce your triumph and triumph, grasp my words wholeheartedly and do not stay on past blunders or sins. The past has vanished. I have chained and recharged your life. You are no longer who you once were. Your future is safely held in my hands, and in my nearness, you will be defended. In this matter, I command you, do not fear. No constraint in this universe can overcome you. Your triumph is not due to your possessed quality or judgment skills, but stems from the control in my sacrifice. Now confirm with your words that you accept in me. Believe me, for I am planning to flabbergast you with ponders. Do not be anxious. I will ensure you wherever you discover yourself, with my brilliant sword and forceful word as your shield. Have certainty in my guarantees, and accept that all I do is for your advantage. My consistent nearness ought to fill you with monstrous delight. You are favored. Whereas numerous are burdened with uneasiness, you are favored with peace, calm, and tranquility. Ought to life challenge you furiously, I will prepare you with the backbone to persevere. I will make pathways, open entryways, and mollify hearts. Unimaginable openings will be put some time recently you will visit removed lands and bring my cherish to countries around the world, since you have been chosen and arranged for this mission. I get it you profoundly and recognize the torment you persevered in your youth. But listen this carefully, the harm you feel is genuine. However, it is not eternal. You have the quality to hand over these wounds to me and to let go of the past until the end of time. From nowadays, life freed, filled with absolution, removing the recollections of those difficult days from both your intellect and heart. Presently you are free. You can celebrate uproariously, sob with joy, and, if seen, jump with delight. Never feel humiliated, let them see you dynamic, destitute of distress, so that those who caused you torment will see that you are no longer caught in anguish or bound by the chains they forged. I cherish you profoundly and want for you to remain clear of negative impacts. The trumpet has sounded, as it were, a few have the ears to listen it. The times I have guaranteed are nearing, and numerous will stay unaltered, soiled in cynicism and negativity. Living from one complaint to the following is step of grasping a life brimming with bliss. They have turned absent from me and have surrendered to misrepresentations. My word was never adequate for them, they rejected my cherish, and that is why they stay and lose hope and disappointment. I do not wish this for you. I need you to involvement a life of triumph and delight. Come, connect, mate. Take my hand, take after as it were me. I will grant you seeds of adore and words of mending to spread among numerous. Accept in the boundless nature of my control the wonders unfurling in your life will take off you in awe. Affirm your confidence in me. Turn absent from lies, neglect rumors, overlook allegations, and do not let condemnation take hold. Brush aside the words of those who claim prevalence or more noteworthy exemplary nature. Select, once and for all, to rise and grasp your character as my cherished child, forgiven, recovered, changed, brimming with lowliness, bliss, quality, and joy. Nowadays, I encourage you to discharge your concerns almost the past. You have looked for absolution and lowered yourself some time recently. Me, all is presently in my hands. I will handle your depreciators, those who look for your ruin, those who cannot bear to see you still favored by my beauty and endowments in spite of your past blunders. They are unconscious they come up short to get a handle on that you have atoned and opened your soul to me. I stay in your heart. You have prioritized me over all else. You have chosen to adore me with all your quality and have grasped the arrange I have for your salvation, well-being, thriving, and blessing. The thriving I give does not bring distress or the burden of obligations. I will guarantee your needs are met, permitting you to live copiously, free from the require to borrow from those who might drag you into lose hope, take your flexibility, and decrease your bliss. Let me remind you once more, my word is faithful, my commandments undaunted, my statements honest. In me you find the substance of truth. Hence, believe in what I tell you, and do not be influenced when confronted with difficulty. Inundate yourself in my lessons, so you may discover peace and solidness, guaranteeing your feelings stay unshaken. If this message has touched the depths of your heart, my dear one, press that like button and share your love for me with the world. I am your God, your unceasing and forceful Father. Out of a door, I looked for you, spared you, and will ceaselessly ensure you. This commitment is eternal. I cherish you. Keep up your confidence. I act with reason. No hurt will come to you or your family. In spite of the fact that paradise and soil may blur, my words will persevere. Express your cherish for me. Certify your conviction in my control. Get ready to witness the supernatural occurrences I have in store for you. You are monstrously valuable to me, and there are numerous purposes, however, for you to fulfill. You might live triumphantly. The trials you presently confront will before long conclude, taking off you triumphant, encouraged, and shrewd, prepared to get copious gifts and set out on critical endeavors. In spite of the fact that a few may envy your victory, I will encompass you with an army of blessed messengers for your assurance. Listen, my affirmation, no hurt will come upon you. My nearness will be a consistent in your life as I proceed to show ponders past those as have now performed, given you stay enduring in your confidence, acquiescence, and tirelessness. Commit time every day to look for me in quietude, removing yourself from diversions to center exclusively on me. The minutes you spend in my nearness are productive. The hours committed to our communion will be inexhaustibly compensated. I will upgrade your delight, brace your confidence, and ease your travel by expelling impediments and opening entryways, indeed turning deserts into areas of favors. There is so much magnificence saved for those who approach me with lowliness, for those whose souls protect a childlike guiltlessness and capacity for faith. Remember, I am genuine, ever-present, and unflinching in my guarantees. I cherish you and will never spurn you. You are concerned almost your children, but rest guaranteed, they as well are in my care. I ensure and sustain them, directing their steps inconspicuous. You once cared for their each require, and as they develop and appear to float, know they stay inside my get a handle on, affectionately observe over as you once observed them. Rest guaranteed. Am looking after your children. Proceed in your mission as a mother, for this part was chosen for you. I get at your stresses, and that's why I'm here to offer you peace and quality. My defense and nearness wraps them, my shadow shields them for life's unforgiving storms. I observe over them with my wings, my eyes never take off them. I know there are minutes when lose hope holds you, since you cannot see all that your children are doing. Keep in mind, my look is steady upon them. You fear they will make destitute choices, be influenced by negative impacts, experience inconveniences, or make choices that may harm their futures. Keep imploring, do not terminate. Voice your supplications uproariously so they reverberate through your domestic. Let your children listen and recognize that they have a mother whose confidence and cherished drive her to stoop every day, pushing for them sometime recently my interminable position of royalty. Make beyond any doubt they never disregard that I cherish them beyond a reasonable doubt, that I am genuine, and that I am profoundly included in their lives with a powerful and intentional arrange for each of them. Never develop exhausted of telling your children that you adore them. If they appear impassive, do not lose heart, and if they see tears in your eyes, do not feel humiliated. They must get it that their choices concern you profoundly, and that their activities can cause you torment. This travel is all portion of a more noteworthy prepare. I require you to believe and comprehend this. Each of your children is on an unmistakable way and will without a doubt make botches. That's why your supplications are vital to avoid the adversary from misusing their slips to debilitate them with lies and accusations. Display your unrestricted adore, valiantly be prepared to stand up to their wrongdoings. However, continuously keep your arms open, free of judgment. They require to feel your acknowledgement and be consoled that your cherish is immovable and interminable, that you will never desist supplicating for them, conjuring a mother's capable and compelling supplications. The day will come when you see the comes about of your energetic watchfulness and endeavors, and your heart will flood with delight. Put your belief in me. I am with your children. I am moreover with you. I cherish you. Know that your cherish for your children is something I cherish profoundly. They are too valuable to me. I have recorded their names, their highlights, their hearts, and their wants in my book. Nothing around them get away. I take note, nor do I ignore their importance to you. I encourage you to discover peace and discharge the burdens of stress over the choices your children have made. It may appear to you that they are straying off the way, but I inquire you not to stay on what is past your control. Depend to me all that concerns you. Instead, turn your center towards sustaining your claim life. Intemperate stress not as it were depletes your quality but too victimizes you of peace. Protect your vitality and your confidence, for I still require you to implore for them. The time has come to let go of the burdens that are not yours to bear. The pigeons you've supported have developed. Presently they must fly. Discharge them with certainty, permitting them to spread their wings towards opportunity. For as long as you implore for them, my defensive mantle will proceed to cover them. Grasp my direction and believe in my arrange. Harboring tensions, endeavoring to control their lives, or choosing their way burdens you with superfluous weight. Take off these concerns in my hands. There are boundaries they must not cross, regarding the nobility of your family and your domestic. When they fail, you cannot stay noiseless. However, when the time comes for showdown, I will prepare you with quality, peace, and intelligence. Be that as it may, never let outrage direct your words. Be careful of what you talk. Words and activities can either recuperate or cause profound wounds. Keep in mind, I have not managed with you brutally. I have not rebuffed you, as your slips might warrant. Instead, I have advertised you adore and salvation. Presently, amplify the same beauty to your children. Acknowledge that they will make botches, and there will be tears, but know that the salvation which has touched your life will reach them in my culminate timing. They will come to get at the limits I have set. Discover veritable atonement, and return domestic, bringing delight and favors with them, enhancing your domestic and including to your joy. Welcome them back with pardoning and a benevolent soul, advertising them another chance to make things right. Believe in this in spite of the fact that the way may appear violent presently. The travel will lead them back to where they have a place in due time. Proceed to supplicate for your children, and as you do, you will start to involvement my peace wrapping you. Feel the confirmation that they are secure in my hands. I will change your distress and trouble into quality. I am here to lighten your torment and repair your heart with my adore. No matter where you are busy, encompassed by individuals, or alone, take a minute to grasp the peace I offer. Indeed, if it's fair, for a few seconds. Open your heart and get this blessing that calms your soul and calms your mind. I engage you to oversee the riotous feelings that spin inside you. News that once frightened you, that depleted your vitality and appeared to sap your quality, will no longer have the same impact. Accept in me once more nothing is misplaced, and this as well might pass. Your future remains favored and blessed from over. No foe looking for to bring you down with trials can diminish your blessings. I have the control to turn resistance into openings, shortage into bounty. I can mend any sickness inside your family and your family. Keep in mind, I am God, not a mortal. I do not hoodwink, and my eagerly have been faithful since the first light of time. My reason is to spare you, to allow you unceasing life, and to direct you along the rectify way. I am the way, the truth, and your life your extreme arrangement and deliverance. This is why I entreat you to cling to my guarantees and overlook the misrepresentations of the world. It brings me delight to see or believe in me, to know that you no longer notice the incitements that once exasperates your peace. There are those who wish to disturb your tranquility, to fill your intellect with outrage, perplexity, and untrue ideas, driving you towards botches, blame, and eventually absent from the truth of my cherish and presence. But presently, that you get it there eagerly, I believe you will not let them influence you from this put of cherish and divine assurance that you as of now appreciate. You adore me, and I know you will not let anybody evacuate you from this asylum of unmatched incomparable adore. In the isolation you've confronted, the delicacy you've missed, know that presently I am here to grasp and consolation you with divine quality and support since of my profound cherish for you, my child. When things appear horrid, do not be anxious. Do not lose hope, and do not feel alone. I am with you. I endure and care for you, craving to offer assistance and direct you towards resolutions for your clashes. At this exceptionally minute, I am lifting the burdens that fatigued your soul. You endowed your heart to me, and I am effectively looking after your circumstances. I listen your cries, and I am mindful of your trouble. Let these words encompass you with security, peace, delight, and confidence. Feel the trust filling your heart, flooding like a glass brimming with bliss, and share this significant feeling with your adored ones through these adoring expressions. Nowadays marks the starting of an unused chapter in your life, a time to move past the impediments that have victimized you of bliss. I am giving the sign you looked for. Feel my nearness encompassing you. Buck to me with confidence, knowing I am here. Rest guaranteed that you will not stay in your current predicament. I have a reason and a range particularly planned for you, with no room for disappointment. Ahead of you lies a way strewn with victories and gifts. I inquire you to play your portion. Each morning upon arousing, think of me to begin with. Commit the starting minutes of your day to giving much appreciated for your life and all its favors. Do this presently, and you will sense the sky opening, gifts showering down upon you. You are the vessel of my love, dear one. Share this message with another who seeks hope, and in doing so, you will be a beacon of my light to their soul. If you allow me your heart, waterways of living water will spring forward inside you, extinguishing your thirst, improving you with divine food, and ceaselessly whispering words of support all through your day and night. My sacred soul will be with you continuously, encouraging you, calming your soul, stabilizing your considerations, and lighting up your whole being with its light. Let this light chase absent the obscurity, introducing in a modern-day break of fulfillment and vigor, re-establishing your get-up-and-go for life and your travel forward. Remember, your life is directed by outside conclusions or arbitrary events. You are safely in my hands. In spite of the fact that you may ponder around your family's future or when challenges will terminate, I uncover to you presently your triumph is as of now secured. Stand firm and deliver much appreciated, your triumph is ensured. I have prevailed the world and its tribulations, but your part is to accept with truthfulness and immovable confidence, committed to driving forward no matter the circumstances. You are not sent to fight and unsuccessful, you walk certainly towards triumph. This is the guarantee for all who look for me with confidence, who are blessed with extraordinary mettle and motivation. Even if one day you stir to discover yourself apparently encompassed by obstacles and enemies, where favors show up as unimportant clashes and issues, hold on to this truth. I engrave upon your soul that the seed of joy has as of now been sown inside you. Do not anticipate another's entry to bring chuckling or help. Everybody is immersed in their possessed battles. Do not pivot your delight on somebody similarly and require of solace. You accept in me and must recognize that I am the sole supplier of not fair your necessities, food, protect, and prosperity, but moreover your peace, support, and bliss. I am your companion, your God, ever mindful of your needs. No one holds as profound a cherish for you as I do. Learn to depend exclusively on me, liberating yourself from conditions on those who look for their possess interface, so you never feel compelled to trade your nobility for short-lived companionship. Close your eyes presently, wherever you may be, and pour out all your considerations to me. Hand over your fears if you endow your life to me totally. Pity will discover no put in your heart. There will be no room for debilitation or lose hope. Be that as it may, I call you to a more dynamic confidence. Our meet is day by day, not just week by week. I wish to be your God each day, at each minute. I have been your father since the first light of time, my entryways ever open, observing over you ceaselessly, for I do not sleep. Once you get a handle on the reality of my crave to favor you, you will start to witness the significant supernatural occurrences I am prepared to perform in your life. Still your heart, do not worry over things you have as of now put in my hands. Accept in my cherish, grasp my peace, and acknowledge my comfort and absolution. I am in control, helping you continuously, guaranteeing you never confront, overcome, or mortification. No one can hurt or disrespect you. Raise your head tall if you believe in my word. Walk certainly, unafraid of those who challenge you. Grasp the quality I offer, and you should not falter. I know you some of the time feel powerless, but fear not, for indeed the most impressive adversaries can be overcome through confidence in my control. The days to come will flood with delight. Stand firm and determined through trials. If things appear displayed, it is only my will unfurling. Cheer in the midst of clashes. Keep up your peace in the midst of attacks, and do not fear, for with expanded resistance comes more noteworthy endowments in my beauty and abundance. You are special, having chosen to accept, hold on, and persevere without fear, indeed through tribulations. By your momentous confidence, you have maintained, and for this, I intensify your favors nowadays, I am opening heaven's doors for you, improving your peace and guts. I present upon you the blessing of intelligence and fill you with trust to keep you solidly joined to life. Do not falter, proceed forward until you accomplish your objectives. A powerful delight will wrap you as you witness my guarantees show in your life. Hold on, fare a small longer, you have the quality to proceed. Reflect on the travel you've attempted, the ground you've secured, in spite of feeling overpowered and questionable of coming to this point. This is why I encourage you persevere, stay undaunted, and keep pushing forward. I am with you in this. The trials you confront presently will invigorate your bond with me, making it more grounded than ever. Once the storm dies down, when the whirlwind clears, you'll stand more unfaltering, unwavering by any constraint. You may have pondered why I permitted you to persevere such trials. Maybe there were minutes you felt spurned, as if I were meting out discipline. However, this isn't the case. I have a significant reason for your life, a vision to lift you, to enhance you past your current scope. The challenges you confronted are not to break you, but to get ready you for more noteworthy gifts, for unforeseen joys. Hold quick to my words, cherish my direction. Dodge staying on unjustifiable fears or squandering vitality in judgment and hatred. Give you time to me each day, each hour, each miniature. Center on my lessons, which offer peace and backbone to your soul. Let go of the pessimism that lies behind you. I am revitalizing your heart. Cast aside the burdens that piece your confidence and understanding, that keep you from getting a handle on the lovely gifts I'm advertising. Discharge your soul from past harms, clear your intellect of sharp recollections and destructive thoughts. If there comes a time when words fall flat you, if you feel incapable to talk, come to me in any case. Stoop and hush. I am there. I wish to be with you in your isolation, to wrap you in my cherish and remind you once more of its profundity. Indeed, without words, I comprehend the whispers of your heart. I am personally recognizable with your sentiments. Believe in what I tell you. A recharged future is standing by you, filled with gigantic endowments. Expect them, for they are on their way. Accept in the unimaginable plans I have laid out for your life. As you listen these words nowadays, believe in them wholeheartedly. I wish to ingrain these words profoundly inside your heart, for you to cherish and carry with you continuously. I am your master and savior, committed to directing you through. So it would be ideal if you hold on and do not provide up some time. Recently my work inside you is fulfilled. Keep confidence and proceed to press forward. Be solid and gutsy, for each guarantee I have made in my word, I will fulfill. There is awesome and marvelous remunerate holding out for you. I get it that life can now and then feel overwhelmingly challenging, like a tireless, tough battle. Be that as it may, keep in mind you are never alone in this. I am with you continuously. I will never take off you nor spurn you. Indeed, when others might turn their backs or when you feel dismissed by those you once numbered as companions, it is I who stay immovable by your side, genuinely cherishing you without rebuke for your stumbles. I do not condemn you for your past activities. I do not point out your disappointments to criticize you. Instead, I am here to offer absolution, to lift you up, and to mend your wounds. No matter your past, I am prepared to pardon your transgressions time and again. Have confidence in me and believe in my plans for you. You will never experience a trial or challenge that is unfavorably with my help. I know that it can be difficult to accept, especially when you feel as in spite of the fact that you've come to the conclusion of your quality. I empower you to make one last thrust and accept in my words. Indeed, if you feel misplaced or stupefied, indeed, if you look back and discover no one standing in your back, know that I am with you no matter your circumstances. I am here to maintain you, to engage you, and to give consolation, since I have a special and extraordinary reason for your life, a reason that as it were you can fulfill. Remember, each step you take is enveloped by my unrestricted ardor. No matter how dim the valley you navigate, I am your light. No matter how overwhelming the burden, I am your quality. Believe in me, and you will witness the truth of my guarantees and the consistency of my reliability. Do not surrender to lose hope or lose heart. Walk forward with mettle, confidence, and tirelessness, for I am with you. I guarantee you that with my bolster, you will overcome the trial sometime recently. With my control, each deterrent and challenge will be prevailed. Rise up, you are able. Do not stay on the past. My powerful hand underpins you, and with me, you will overcome any difficulty and rise to the statures I've arranged for you. Remember, you are my most cherished ownership, my adored child. Cherish my words, ponder on them, and broadcast them. Through Christ, who fortifies you, you can accomplish all things. Believe in these truths, and they will invigorate you, change your life, and lead you to well-being, success, and gifts. Believe profoundly, my child, and you will find that my ardor raises you to statures incredible, to skylines you never imagined conceivable. Those who put their confidence in me will never confront disappointment. My beloved child, if you seek to grow deeper in my word, click join now. Together, you will find wisdom, guidance, and the strength of a loving community by your side. So rise with reestablished vigor and grasp each day with the affirmation that you are never alone. My heavenly soul dwells inside you, directing, enabling, and comforting you continuously. Do not fear the storms that stand up to you, believe, and I will allow you peace that outperforms all understanding and delight that fills your heart. Lift your look and walk unquestionably on the way I have laid out for you, each step drawing you closer to your predetermination. Keep your eyes settled on me, do not go astray from the way of truth and nobility. Persevere until the conclusion, and you will acquire the gifts I have guaranteed since the establishment of the world. Proceed with my cherish as your shield, and my word as your direct. Nothing can prevent you. Progress with the certainty that I am ever present and that I will fulfill my guarantees in your life past your most out-of-control dreams. Let these words reverberate inside you, implant them in your heart, and esteem them like valuable silver, for they will lead you on the right way and prepare you with the information and shrewdness to accomplish incredible and marvelous endowments in your life. I am here to appear you the way out of your challenges and to meet your needs. In this minute of challenge, listen my voice of cherish and understand out. Take my hand and let me direct you to the determination of your inconveniences. Am mindful to your words and responsive to your supplications, for your supplications have come to me, and I am effectively working to illuminate your issues and give for your each require. Life's travel, in fact, brings imposing challenges, but keep in mind you are never alone. I am here, coming to bolster and direct you through the storm towards tranquility and clarity. Let me be your asylum in times of trouble, your reference point in the obscurity, and your quality in minutes of feebleness. When the burden of your stresses overpowers you, know that you can yield them to me. I am here to lighten your stack and restore your soul. Do not falter to share your fears and tensions inside my ardor. You will find comfort and trust. Each step you take in confidence towards me brings you closer to the peace and freedom you look for. The choices you've made, no matter their nature, do not direct your extreme destiny. In my boundless kindness, I offer pardoning and the chance to start over again. Acknowledge the beauty I amplify, and let my control change your heart and intellect. Shed the weight of lament and blame. Grasp the freedom that comes from compromise with me and inside yourself. As you dive into the profundities of my cherish, you will gather the quality to pardon both yourself and others. The sympathy and understanding I give will wrap you, recuperating your soul's wounds and reestablishing your inward peace. Believe in me and the remedial prepare I show to reestablish your soul and change your life. In the midst of vulnerability and misfortune, keep up your confidence in my capacity to show wonders in your life. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles you experience. Each challenge is an opportunity for development and quality. These are simple circumstances that draw you closer to your calling. Get it that each hardship, no matter how cruel, plays a part in my divine plan for you. Through trials, I am refining your character and molding your soul to reflect my light and adore to the world. Believe that each tear you shed plants seeds of change, and each string of torment is a chance to extend your sympathy and intelligence. Do not fear looking for help when essential, for I have situated steadfast and astute companions along your way. Open your heart and intellect, regard the direction I give. I am with you in each pulse and each breath you take. It is I who will lead and consolation you in the midst of tribulation, and care for you amid the fiercest storms. When you stand up to minutes of trouble, review that you are wrapped by my unrestricted adore and recuperating elegance. Believe that I am effectively forging your life towards total fulfillment. I will never desert you. Let my light enlighten your way and my cherry mint your being. With each step toward me, discover consolation, quality, and trust to persevere. Remember, my child, you are cherished endlessly, and your life bears a divine, interesting, and imperative purpose, a reason as it were you can fulfill. Believe that each step towards me brings you closer to your favoring. Hence, stay undaunted and bold. Do not see your circumstances as obstructions, but as openings to triumph. See yourself as I see you, more than a vanquisher. You are my child, solid and made in my picture. My divine control stays inside you, enabling you to overcome deterrence and win over difficulties. As my child, retain these words. May my adore wrap you and deliver you quality in this minute of require. Let my peace, which outperforms all understanding, fill your heart and intellect, enabling you to walk certainly, mindful that my control is more noteworthy than any challenge you confront today. On this lovely morning, grasp my adore, elegance, and endowments. Know that you carry my light inside you, and my adore as your defensive shield. Stay quiet, for you are ordained to triumph. The issues, plashes, and hardships you confront will not overwhelm you. Dear daughter, you bear noteworthy burdens. You persevere an unforgiving monetary emergency these days may appear on and untroublesome. But keep in mind, you are never alone. You require not battle with your claim quality alone. I am here for you, cherished daughter, adjusted to your battles and prepared to be your quality and undaunted support. I see the weight of these burdens on your shoulders. I know how tensions disturb your rest, and each tear you shed in isolation burdens your soul. But listen me clearly, nowadays you are not alone, and each concern of yours is of significant centrality to me. I am completely mindful of your circumstances and needs. When you feel as in spite of the fact that each entryway is closing and ways obscure, keep in mind that indeed in the most profound obscurity, my light can sparkle brightly. Basically, accept in me and observe as your issues change into openings and misfortune into columns of quality and wisdom. Understand, my daughter, that my plans for you are filled with guaranteed distance surpassing your creative energy. I point not to oblige you, but to secure a future brimming with trust for you. Regularly, trials serve as the produce where I shape your character and stir your gifts, planning you to finish your objectives with confidence and assurance. In this manner, it's vital that you believe in me, have confidence in my arrangement, and witness how I can turn shortage into wealth and disarray into clarity. Indeed, in the midst of troublesome times, do not be plagued by your current needs, for my beauty is more than adequate for you. I alone can change your circumstance, turning need into bounty, distress into bliss, and tears into giggling. Keep in mind, nothing is outlandish for me. Put your belief in me and observe your stresses break down. I will supply all your needs and work wonders in your life past your desires. Fair believe in me, my daughter, and you will witness my radiance uncovered in your life in uncommon ways. Nowadays, let trust resound inside your heart. Do not be crippled by the show circumstance, nor yield to overcome, for what shows up to be a misfortune nowadays might be the forerunner to incredible triumph. Do not stay on feedback or let fear smother your dreams. Believe in me and your inalienable capacity to prevail challenges, for you are undoubtedly a victor. Your esteem outperforms that of the finest gems. Know that as you explore this dull valley, you are not traveling alone. I am with you, holding your hand each step of the way. Keep in mind, I have invested you with a soul of control and encompassed you with reliable and commendable people who can back and share your burdens. Incline on them, reinforce your bonds, and together fashion a versatile front. I am ceaselessly pouring out elegance and gifts upon you. Dear child, as you have been lifted by my words, so too can you lift others. Pass this blessing to another, and together you shall walk in my grace. Never delay to look for offer assistance when required, and never fear drawing closer me. Acquiring bolster does not mean disappointment, it underscores your humankind. In this world, you will without a doubt experience battles, trials, and tribulations. In any case, if you put your belief in me, I guarantee you that everything will be all right. Do not look for rushed arrangements or surge the prepare. Hold up with confidence, for my timing is immaculately culminate. I am effectively working on your sake to guarantee you develop triumphant from the storm you right now confront. In the interim, proceed to progress, never belittling the control of diligence and tolerance. Through confidence and persistence, you will acquire my promises. Dear daughter, proceed to be bold. Do not capitulate to lose hope or let the foe take your dreams. In spite of the fact that the storm may show up unending, keep in mind the sun constantly sparkles brightest after the heaviest storm. Do not give up your confidence. Believe that I am interestingly working inside your life. I ensure you will triumph and accomplish all that you try to. For all things work together for great for those who cherish me and put their belief in me. I cherish you more significantly than you can conceivably comprehend. Believe in me wholeheartedly and do not permit life's trials to sow questions approximately my adore for you. I am here to dry your tears, mend your wounds, and direct you towards the copious and satisfying life you merit. Expect a compelling overflowing of elegance and gifts in your life. Raise your hands and get it. A storm of divine adore and wealth is balanced to soak you. Open your heart and grasp these favors predetermined for your life with bliss. Accept it, for your time of elegance has arrived. The imminent rain will act as analgesic, restoring your soul and showing in shapes of openings, wealth, and fulfillment. As you know, my will for you is kind, and my want is to saturate your life with peace and success. Get it that the plans I have for you are relentless. There is no more noteworthy adore or a more impressive arrange than what I have arranged for you. Nothing compares to the steadfast reason that your life holds in my hands. As it were, I can change your distress into bliss, your shortage into bounty, and your shortcomings into strengths. I can lead you from the wild to a spring, to a desert garden of cherish, where you will discover rest and comfort. Believe in me, my child, grasp my favoring with confidence and lowliness. Do not turn absent from it or disparage it, for when my endowments unfurl, they may show up in unassuming shapes. Do not be like those who ignored them, since they looked for as it were fabric pick up and fizzled to see the glory of my control in the straightforward things. Keep in mind, I select the humble, the frail, and the little to engage them and change them into mammoths of confidence. Hence, keep your eyes open and remain watchful, for exceptional and marvelous things are before long to enter your life, wonders that no eye has seen nor ear listened, save for those who cherish me. Now is the time to look for me through supplication and submerge yourself in my word, for as it were at that point will you recognize the gifts that are drawing close. Review that my look is drawn to a straightforward heart, a remorseful soul, prepared to donate, adore, and excuse. That is why, my child, I announce that your time of favoring has arrived. My shower of elegance will before long be poured out upon you. Keep in mind, I chose you some time recently. The establishment of the world, your predetermination, is secured in my hands, not directed by those who question. The day has come for you to realize that what I have arranged for you is great, delightful, and perfect. Come into my nearness, lay all your plans at my holy place, yield your burdens and tensions to me, and I will give you peace. Bring your questions, concede your issues, and acknowledge my pardoning. It is time for you to rise and claim specialist in the title of Jesus, for your minute has come. The day of my return is close, however there is much for you to fulfill. I will favor you copiously and moreover utilize you as a vessel of exemplary nature to bring trust to the bothered, mending to the sick, consolation to the broken-hearted, opportunity to the captives, and to broadcast the favorable year of the Lord. I will direct you to places where you can illustrate to the world that I am genuine, my word is honest, my beauty boundless, and my kindness significantly wonderful. Do not waver for anything in this world. Proceed progressing as a brave officer of Jesus Christ, unashamed. Whereas the starting may be challenging, I guarantee you that eventually your heart will brim with delight. The disgrace and disillusionments, the tensions and tears will blur, and your grin will once more enlighten your confront. Accept this, for I guarantee it will be so. Fair, believe in me, my child, and you will witness how my endowments start to pour down like rain upon you. Everything you have labored for will begin to thrive, and you will see your way prosper. My child, diligently look for me, and soak yourself with the intelligence of my word so that no one can lead you off track. For those who cherish me cannot be grabbed from I get a handle on, for I am inside them and they are in me. I cherish you, my child, fair as you are, and nothing will ever lessen my cherish for you. So nowadays, at this exceptionally minute, I encourage you to acknowledge my veritable adore, get the overflowing of my beauty and the shower of gifts that will soak your life. Acknowledge it, my child, grasp these tremendous and superb endowments that will fulfill your soul and fulfill all your needs. Take my hand nowadays, delight in my favoring, for it is my want to bring you monstrous bliss, to instill modern wants for life inside you so that you may appreciate a blissful, plenteous life in Christ Jesus. In your minutes of question and battle, keep in mind the triumphs as of now won on your sake. The trials you confront are not signs of vanquish, but are arrangements for more noteworthy triumphs. As you stand firm in your confidence, know that each challenge is an opportunity for development, a refining fire that makes you more grounded, purer, and more strong. The difficulties that appear to cloud your day are basically shadows that will scatter as you walk forward into the light of my nearness. With each step you take in confidence, the way will end up clearer and the burdens will end up lighter. Continue to feed your soul with the truths found in my word. Let them be the strong ground upon which you construct your life. As you dig more profound into my lessons, you will find a steadfast peace that the world cannot offer. This peace will watch your heart and your intellect through the ups and downs of life's travel. It is a peace that rises above understanding, one that will keep you composed and centered indeed when the storms seethe around you. Keep in mind, my word is a light unto your feet, and a light unto your way. It is your manual in each choice, and a source of consolation in each sorrow. Moreover, as you walk this travel, do so with a heart of appreciation. Appreciation changes what we have into sufficient and more. It turns dissent into acknowledgement, chaos into arrange, perplexity into clarity. It can turn a feast into a devour, a house into a domestic, a stranger into a companion. Grasp an appreciative heart, for it is the key to encountering the completion of life I offer. Appreciation will move your center from what your life needs to the wealth that is as of now display. Locks in and gratefulness will bring you into a state of agreement with your environment and with me. So, my cherished child, step forward with strength and certainty. Know that I am with you, coordinating your steps, favoring your endeavors, and planning you for the fulfillment of your predetermination. Believe in my timing, depend on my guarantees, and rest in the confirmation of my unfailing cherish. You are predetermined, not fair for survival, but for a life of critical effect and persevering bliss. I am your ruler and savior, the one who wraps you in cherish. Each day with delicacy I address you. Through my adore I allow you life, maintain you, and mend you. At this minute, share your supplication demands. Let your words and tears blend, lifting the overwhelming burdens from your heart. Encounter the mixture of my sacred tranquility and discover rest in these hands that maintain you. In my peace, you are not alone on this travel. Here I am, prepared to lift you, recuperate you, and direct you toward trust and reclamation. Let my adore wrap and change you, permitting my peace to saturate and brace you in times of difficulty. I am your asylum in minutes of agonizing strain. I am your adoring Father. I too wish to share in your blissful minutes. I long to be the secure sanctuary where you continuously discover rest and encouragement, the supply of favored, clear waters where your soul feels substance. At whatever point you call, I am there, tuning in eagerness, ranged to react with boundless leniency and love. Trust that I am dynamic in your life. Indeed, amid times when elude appears inconceivable, and moreover when showers of delight favor you, I am your directing light in the haziness, the one who steadies you when the way is vague. In me, discover the quality to progress, to overcome each challenge that emerges. Permit me to carry the weight of your concerns, liberating you from the weights that weigh intensely upon you. I offer you opportunity and ease, for my burden is tender and my burden is light. In me, your heart will find the peace it looks for, and your soul will discover the tranquility required to grasp each unused day. Dear child of my heart, through your kind offerings, you are helping to spread the light of my truth to many souls in need. Your support creates a ripple of hope and love. Press the super thanks button, and I will open the floodgates of blessings for you. Draw near to me in supplication, speak with me as you would with your most trusted companion. I am until the end of time show, continuously energetic to listen your voice. Together, we will navigate ways of peace and wellness, producing a future wealthy with persevering trust and delight. Be guaranteed that my adore is sufficient to fulfill each require, recuperate each harm, and fill each vacancy in your life. With me, your soul will discover the completeness it longs for. Beneath the shield of my wings, you will discover assurance. Fair as I care for each fowl beneath the sky, so as well do I observe over you at all times. Beneath my guardianship, no hurt will come upon you, no tribulation will come close your domestic. I have commanded my blessed messengers to secure you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, guaranteeing that you do not falter. Over each threatening constraint, you will win. You will trample serpents and scorpions, for my compelling control stays inside you. Because you have clung to me and adore, I will provide you. I will set you on tall since you know my title. When you call upon me, I will reply. I will be with you in times of trouble. I will protect you and honor you. With long life, I will fulfill you and uncover to you my salvation more genuine than the disgust you breathe. It is no coincidence that you listen me. I am not a fabrication of your creative ability. Numerous may encourage you not to accept in me or notice my words. However, there exists a yearning inside your soul that, as it were, my sacred soul can fulfill, staying inside your heart. While numerous select to meander alone in mistake, you have a place to me. Indeed, when you vacillate and drop, I stay undaunted by your side, prepared to guard and protect you. I am your advocate, your counselor, your companion, and your healer. I am your all-powerful God, your maker, your shepherd. Amid extreme days, I will take your hand and lead you to quiet places where your heart can discover peace. To you, Bumble, do not run from my nearness. I look for not to hurt or cause you torment. I do not wish to rebuff you or see you endure. I will delicately remind you that my pardoning is adequate to delete your blame, recollections, and laments, advertising you a recharged life filled with delight. That's why I encourage you not to notice the debilitations voiced by others. Numerous drop and select not to rise, they favor to stay and lose hope, dismissing my word and questioning the sacred adore that longs for them. But for you who cherish and look for me, I offer kindness, pardoning, interminable elegance, and total salvation. In my grasp, there is no discipline or condemnation. My unbounded cherish is your asylum and rest. In my arms, you'll continuously discover a haven for recuperating and reviving your soul. Each time you approach me with an earnest heart, I welcome you with open arms. My beauty covers your flaws, and my kindness is reestablished with each day break. Pronounce that you acknowledge me into your heart, and feel free to share your supplication demands. Accept in me. I will help you. Believe in me. I will set you free. I am continuously with you. Do not let questions take root in your intellect. They vacillate almost, looking for to settle. Once you encounter the sweetness of my adore and the delicacy of my care, you will realize there is no reason for question. Nowadays, you will see that holding up on me has not been an unsuccessful, and that your time has been well went through. Giving me your heart is the best choice you've ever made. I praise you, rise, for I have commanded it. For I direct you. Fear not, for you are my cherished child, and there is nothing to fear. I have ingraining quality in you. I have saturated you with control. With your claim eyes, you will witness incredible supernatural occurrences if you regard my word and set out to accept. May your ears be open and your soul responsive to the living and unbiased words that enlighten your way and prepared you for way better times. If you listen my voice nowadays, do not solidify your heart. You have reliably advertised me your true and straightforward confidence. Do not let hardships lead you adrift from the way of life. Nowadays, you will witness how your confidence has developed from an insignificant seed into a strong tree. No thundering wind can topple you, in spite of the fact that the foe may endeavor to shake your branches, and the fires of trial look for to wilt your clears out. The quality of my guarantees will stay you so profoundly that numerous attacks will fall flat to reach you, for your soul has been invigorated and your confidence has expanded. I have established you close to the waterway of living waters, which will cleanse absent negative feelings from your life, filter your soul, and completely revive your internal being. Grasp the noteworthy change I am affectation in your life. Separate yourself from hindering affiliations. I am bracing you with my genuine and strong word. Do not allow anybody to tear you down with decrying or pernicious comments. Those who once hated you will approach you, those who criticized will be taken aback. Be careful not to capitulate to their misdirection once more. However numerous who left from your life will return looking for your help. Do not close them out. You are favored to be a blessing. You will require to help, provide, and share. This is the way it must be. Accept it wholeheartedly. In this season of recharging and quality, it is basic to keep in mind the control of pardoning and the ethicalness of persistence. As you stand firm, established close to the waterway of my elegance, keep in mind that each experience and reconnection is an opportunity to illustrate the profundity of my adore through you. Those who return to you, loaded with laments or looking for comfort, are drawn not just to your light, but to the divine light that I have ignited inside you. See each interaction as a divine arrangement, an opportunity to expand elegance as openly as it has been given to you. In doing so, not as it were do you mend others, but you moreover recuperate parts of yourself that may have been bruised by past offenses. Moreover, as you explore this way of favoring and being favored, I encourage you to stay tied down in the shrewdness of my word. The world will offer you speedy fixes and quick rewards, enticing you to stray from the way I have carefully laid out for you. But keep in mind, my plans for you are outlined not for the brief minute, but for interminable effect. Fair as a tree takes time to develop from a seed into a stalwart, so as well does the fulfillment of my guarantees require time, supporting, and tolerance. Your loyalty and commitment to my ways will serve as a declaration to those who observe you, pondering whether my words are genuine. Through your immovability, let them see that my way is beyond any doubt and my burden is kind. As you grasp this travel of change and benefit, do so with a soul of bliss and anticipation. Know that I am not fair the god of the consequence, but two of the handle. I am with you in the calm minutes of question, fair as discernibly as I am in the times of happy celebration. Let this affirmation fill you with peace, that you are never alone, that my nearness typifies you like the discuss you breathe. Draw from this unending well of quality each day, knowing that each step you take is appointed and favored by me. For in me, you will discover not fair the fulfillment of all your needs, but to the realization of the most profound wants of your heart. Walk in this truth and let it direct you through each day, encouraged and guaranteed of my perpetual cherish and compelling control in your life. Amen. Beloved, and pressing word mixes inside me, longing to be shared. Can you feel it in your soul? Unmoving, an expectation building, like the removed roll of a drawing near a storm. This is no standard season, my child. You stand on the cusp of a divine increasing speed, where the exceptionally texture of time will twist and extend at my command. In ages past, the prophet Amos pronounced, "Behold, the days are coming, and those days are upon you presently." The antiquated words reverberate through the centuries, imbued with my breath, talked over again for this hour the plowman might overwhelm the reaper. Picture it a field where seeds are still being sown. However, the gatherer is as of now ready and prepared. The sower and collector work side by side, their labors covering in a great collision of seasons. Flicker, and you might miss the minute that to begin with delicate shoots break through the soil, for they will jump towards the sun with powerful scurry. The green stalks will swell with grain, as if nourished by an concealed hand, and the overwhelming heads will bow, brilliant and bursting. Sometime recently, the startled rancher has indeed wiped the sweat from his forehead. This is the pace of the hour. You have ventured into a headlong surge of replied supplications and dreams-fulfilled blessings, chasing down gifts, each one treading on the heels of the final. The sheer speed of it will take off you breathless, marveling as you strain to take it all in. The slopes themselves will trickle with the sweet wine of my favor, splashing the arrive in an overwhelming stream of arrangement, and bounty. Deserts will sprout in a revolt of color, lavish and fragrant. Stagnant pools will donate way to surging waterways, surging with life and power. The change will be so quick, so all-encompassing, that the memory of need and fruitlessness will blur like a half-forgotten dream. But I must donate you a caution, adoring caution in the midst of this invigorating guarantee in your energy for what is to come. Do not disregard the shomit, pregnant with reason. Each moment arrives loaded with my endowments. Each breath is an opportunity to commune with me, to live as it were for the futures, to hazard loss the treasures covered up in the now. When you supplicated for restoration, for an overflowing of my soul, did you consider what it would require of you? Are you really prepared for the great disturbance, the heavenly change? I tell you, the months and a long time to which you have developed acclimated will compress into days and weeks. The cumbersome cycles of looking for and holding up will provide way to lightning-fast harvesting. You will barely have time to capture your breath between the birthing of one guarantee and the birthing of the following, and indeed this will appear moderate compared to what is coming. For I am taking you more profound still into a put where my eminence obliterates delay. The seconds will swallow up the seasons, and minutes will obscure the decades. For when you step into my nearness, when you make your domestic in the domain of radiance, you enter endlessness. And endlessness as a way of eclipsing time, of causing it to bow and twist in a struck yield, fair as light swallows up haziness and life eats up passing. My unceasing nature will devour the transient shadows that have frequented you. The clock will no longer be your ace, nor the calendar your corrections officer. You will move to the beat of my pulse, guided by the sound of my voice. And presently, my child, I welcome you to step into that same stream, to give up your grasp on the commonplace designs and grasp the wild, invigorating move of confidence. It will require a radical move in your point of view, a reorientation of your exceptionally being. You must learn to see with unceasing eyes, to think with an interminable intellect, to cherish with an unceasing heart. This is not a travel for the swoon of heart or the casual searcher. It is a call to forsake yourself completely to my purposes, to be cleared up in the tenacious current of my love. There will be minutes when the speed of it all takes your breath absent, when you feel like you are tearing towards an obscure future with no security net in locate. But I guarantee you my hand will never take off you. My beauty will be the net that catches you, the wind underneath your wings. I am not driving you into chaos, but into a higher range, a more profound concordance. The speeding up is not implied to overpower you, but to free you from the shackles of a lesser life. If this message has touched the depths of your heart, my dear one, press that like button and share your love for me with the world. So settle your look on me, and let go of your previously established inclinations. Yield your timelines and plans, your carefully laid plans and well-worn schedules. I am doing a modern thing, and it will not fit into the ancient wineskins of your desires. This is the hour of the sudden lies, the season of the quick and the astounding. Brace yourself for the tornado, but do not fear it, for in the center of the storm, you will discover me, your grapple and your refuge. And as you incline into my grasp, you will find a peace that outperforms understanding, a bliss that no circumstance can take. The world will see at you and wonder, incapable to comprehend the speed of your change. They will see a life that opposes rationale, a story that breaks the form, and they will starvation for the mystery, the covered-up spring from which you draw your quality. That mystery, my child, is essentially this: you have tapped into forever. You have learned to adjust your steps with the Creator of time. You have found that when you tolerate in me, all things are conceivable. No dream is as well enormous, no mortal as well abnormal. The outlandish gets to be your everyday bread, and the uncommon gets to be your standard. So run with me in the beat of the divine speeding up. Let my pulse set the pace and my word light the way. Set out to accept that the dreams you've carried for a lifetime can show in a minute. Have the dauntlessness to inquire for the countries, to fight for the misplaced, to seek after the guarantees with sacred abandon. To prepare charity. The wind is picking up, the skyline is brightening. The plowman is approximately to overwhelm the collector, and the mountains will trickle with modern wine. This is your hour, your minute to sparkle, my adored child. Do you listen it? That still, little voice reverberating in the chambers of your fatigued soul. It is mine, a sacrosanct whisper, and welcome calling you to rise from the fiery remains of yesterday's torment and step into the brilliant guarantee of wholeness. In this exceptionally minute, am not inquiring how long you have meandered in the wild of ailment, destitution, or anguish. No, the egress that resonates from the profundities of endlessness is basically this. Will you permit me to make you entirety? Will you discharge your frantic hold on the recognizable shackles of brokenness and grasp the great opportunity I have appointed for you? When you set out to breathe a bold yes to my word, a divine move happens. Abruptly, you are no longer bound by the tenacious ticking of natural time. Instead, you are catapulted into the domain of endlessness. In a moment, the stagnant waters of your circumstances are changed into a seething stream of speeding up, impelling you forward with relentless force. The days of slithering, inch by difficult inch through the soil of misfortune, are over. Presently you might take off on wings of hawks, navigating endless separations in the flicker of an eye. What once took a long time of endeavoring and battling will be fulfilled in simple minutes. For my word pronounces that I am the God of the all of a sudden. Fair as the man at the pool of Bethesda was transported from 38 a long time of enduring to quick recuperating, so as well might you encounter the marvelous. Condensing of time delay should bow its knee to fate, and the chains of stagnation might smash underneath the weight of heaven's acceleration. Behold, there is a divine altar of address upon your life. No longer will you stay in the arrive of what has been in step. Your feet should tread the soil of what is and what will be. For you are a citizen of endlessness, adored beneficiary to each guarantee I have talked. And in this interminable domain, my child, how long does it take for me to move on your sake? Is my arm as well brief to spare, or my ear as well bloomy to listen? Am I restricted to the restrictions of human understanding or the characteristic laws that administer your world? No, for I am the God of wonders, the creator of the impossible. The shortage of recently will provide way to the wealth of tomorrow. What would regularly require a long time of refinement and development, I will finish in you in a division of the time. The minute you say yes to me, the ancient passes absent in a streak, and the unused bursts forward in brilliant, immediate transformation. My child, you stand on the slope of an unused era, a season of divine increasing speed, where the words of my prophets will jump from the pages of sacred text and gotten to be your living reality. Your confidence might be locate, and your supplications might end up substantial manifestations. I encourage you to prepare yourself for the coming storm of gifts. Protect your heart with relentless confidence, for the conduits of paradise are balanced to burst open. Wonders will chase you down, surpassing you at each turn. Breakthroughs will blossom in the exceptionally places where fruitlessness once ruled. The mountains that have towered over you, blocking your way and clouding your vision, will break down into pools of sweet wine. The impediments that once appeared unfavorably will end up the exceptionally venturing stones to your most prominent triumphs. But keep in mind, my cherished, that this quickened season requests quickened submission. When I talk, there can be no wavering, no waiting in the domain of question and fear. Your yes must be quick and certain, your confidence steadfast. For in this hour, the whisper of my soul will direct you into unfamiliar regions, moving you past your consolation zones and into the domain of the uncommon. Your confidence must be a living, breathing force, a throbbing pulse, and adjust with the cadence of my will. The radical nature of your compliance will be coordinated, as it were, by the luxury of my endowments. As you step out in unflinching belief, my arrangement will surge to meet you, surpassing your most out-of-control desires. The entryways that once appeared fixed closed will swing wide open, introducing you into a put of phenomenal favor and influence. Even in the confront of past disappointments and disillusionments, my redemptive control knows no bounds. Where man sees a dead conclusion, I see a divine setup for a comeback. Your story is not over, my child. It is basically being revised by the right of my beauty. So let your confidence rise like a phoenix from the cinders of yesterday's botches. Permit my cherish to mend the wounds of broken dreams and smashed desires. For I am the God who specializes in excellence from fiery remains, the one who changes grieving into dancing. As you step into this unused season of speeding up, you may discover yourself astounded at the speed and suddenness of the favors that surpass you. 1 minute, you are in the middle of the fight. The another, you are standing triumphant on the other side, affirming to my goodness. Your head may swim with wonder as you attempt to comprehend the size of the supernatural occurrences unfurling sometime recently your eyes. In the middle of this quick and overflowing, you may discover yourself inquiring, how? How did I get here? How did I go from scarcely surviving to flourishing in the plenitude of God's blessings? The reply, my child, will continuously be the same: by my elegance and my control alone. For it is not by might nor by control, but by my soul that these things might come to pass. Your quality may fall flat, your intelligence may flounder, but my cherish and loyalty persevere until the end of time. I am the constant God, the Alpha and Omega, the starting and the conclusion. So settle your eyes upon me, the creator and finisher of your confidence. Believe in my unfailing cherish and unwavering guarantees. Incline not on your claim understanding, but recognize me in all your ways, and I will make your way straight. Seek after me with voracious energy, a starvation that bites at the exceptionally center of your being. Look for my confront over all else, over the treasures of this world, over the awards of man, over the short-lived delights of sin. So come, my cherished, and drink profoundly from the well of my soul. Let my living water soak each fiber of your being, extinguishing the thirst that nothing else can fulfill. Permit my cherish to be the compass that guides your each step, the grapple that holds you consistent in the storms of life. And as you yield yourself completely to me, observe as I move in ways that resist human rationale and understanding. Observe as I recover the time that the beetle has eaten, reestablishing what was misplaced and increasing what was stolen. Observe as I quicken your faith, impelling you into the completion of your calling and purpose. For I am the God of the incomprehensible, the one who talks life into dead places and calls forward things that are not as in spite of the fact that they were. I am the God of the all of a sudden, the one who can alter everything in the twinkling of an eye. So hold quick to my guarantees, my child. Cling to my word with unflinching confidence and constant trust. Accept that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I have said I will do. For my word never returns void, but finishes the reason for which I sent it. And as you step into this unused season of increasing speed, keep in mind that you are not alone. I am with you continuously, indeed to the conclusion of the age. My soul is your steady companion, your comforter, and your direct. Incline into his whispers, take after his leadings, and observe as he leads you into all truth. So rise up, my cherished. Shake off the clean of recently and step into the wonderful predetermination that is standing by you. grasp the increasing speed that my soul is bringing, and observe, as I do exceedingly copiously over all that you may inquire or imagine. For I am the Master, your God, the one who adores you with an eternal adore, the one who has called you by title and claimed you as my possess. I am prepared to do a modern thing in your life, a thing so marvelous, so extraordinary, that it will take off you breathless with ponder. Will you believe me, my child? Will you say yes to the increasing speed that I am bringing? Will you permit me to take you to statures you never envisioned conceivable and profundities you never knew existed? My beloved, let the light I have placed within you shine forth. Share this message with someone in need, for through you, I will bring hope and strength to their heart. If so, at that point hold on tight. It prepared to involve the completion of my goodness, the wealth of my favor, and the luxury of my cherish. For I am the ruler, and there is no other. I am the God of speeding up, the one who makes all things modern, and I am welcoming you to step into the stream of my soul, to be carried by the current of my beauty into the brilliant future I have arranged for you. So come, my cherished, come and encounter the suddenness of my goodness, the quickness of my gifts, and the speeding up of my purposes in your life. Come and let me make you entirety in each sense of the word, for I am the ruler, and I am prepared to do a modern thing. Are you prepared to get it? Amen.